Oh no, I'm a hater. I'm a hater to the core. It's in me. It's not on me. I was born like this.
I never met him face to face, and I told him that I loved him.
Oh my God, that's hell. You're a liar.
I'm a big fat liar. I'm a big fat liar.
I love a good liar.
It's C&T, baby. What is good, guys? We are back again. Tell a friend. It's been another week. Long time no speak. I missed you guys. New episode, new day, new week. What's good? I love you. Guys, I know we have been doing the UK US girly crossovers, but we're gonna do a round two because I'm so gassed to have these sexy ladies here today. Honestly, you know that I love the American girlies, and these special ladies are here with over 18 million views. They are the go-to girls for their raw chat, comedy, and overall hilarious honesty, and they are here in the UK today. You already know what it is. It's Dre and Nicole. It's Lex P. It's Palmer.
You gotta come on tour with us.
That was a hell of an intro.
That was lit.
Oh my God, I'm gassed. You know what? I've been working on the intros.
Hey, you nailed it.
That was amazing.
You shocked me. 18 million.
Yeah.
Who?
She gonna say who else is coming. How are you guys? Thank you so much for coming. Welcome to London. How are you doing? How are you finding the weather? How are you finding the energy?
I'm having a great time, and the weather, it has been really nice.
Yeah,
since we got here
it's not
yesterday.
bad.
I mean, it's a little chilly, just a little bit, but the sun has been out. The weather has been amazing. We've had really good food.
Yeah, I've had a good time. Like,
Yeah.
I keep telling this story over and over again because I was so shocked. The first time I came to London was in December.
Yep.
Everybody know I wake up late. So I'm
Yeah.
waking up at 2:00, the sun going down. I'm
Yeah.
like, I thought it's time to turn up and have a little day party. They're like, oh, we're going to the club. The sun is down. So now that I'm here and we get some more daylight, it's it feels good outside. We got some sun. So I'm having a great time.
Summer is definitely better. Summer stroke spring is definitely a better time to
Yeah.
come to London, because them winter days, it's just no, we're all leaving. I said it to you, listen, everyone is traveling back home. They're traveling elsewhere.
Yeah.
But can I just say, as much as you love London, I love Atlanta as well.
Really?
Hey,
Listen,
it's a time. I ain't gonna lie.
Atlanta is a grand time. You gonna have a good time every
I
time.
went to Everyday People.
Oh, you was cutting up then. Oh, you was
the
cutting. Oh,
ATL
you know
girl.
ball.
Yeah.
You know how to play ball. I
had
liked you.
I had a time. It was so good. Honestly,
I already
like
know.
I feel like Atlanta is like, it's very, I stayed in Buckhead.
Okay.
It's very like bougie, sexy, with
It
just a little sprinkle of ratchetness.
Yes.
Just a dash of hood.
Well, see, you just was in the wrong places. You got a lot of hood.
Yeah, it got a lot of hood. But I will say, like, if you're in like the Buckhead, Midtown area, Atlanta is
sprinkle.
really like Black Hollywood.
Yeah.
It's like if you're trying to do anything creative, I always tell anybody, if you're overseas or you're anywhere in the US and you're trying to be a creative, you need to go to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Everything is Atlanta for creative.
It was, honestly, it was so sexy. I grew up watching like Love and Hip Hop ATL. So that's the only. We watched.
Couldn't wait.
The thing is, you were telling me when you came here, you were like, oh, you didn't think that people knew you here. I'm telling you, we live through you guys because you're so free and sexy and loud and everything that we are, but behind closed doors, and we're still trying to work on it. We're still working on that energy.
You didn't change our diapers, you changed our thongs. We came out the womb sexy.
Yeah,
it's a lifestyle, baby. Never wore a diaper. Always had on a little booty cut. You know what I'm saying?
Coochie cutters.
But I think that is something about like that surprised me, because I was like, do people like? I was like, I don't know. I might be a little too raunchy and crazy.
Listen, I grew up on Love and Hip Hop. You see, Jocelyn Hernandez. That's
She's
the
crazy
queen. She's
too.
crazy.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, we love all that TV out there. Like, we love all the reality shows. We love Real Housewives of Atlanta, Nene Leaks. Like, we know the tea here.
Yeah.
Because I actually have something I really want to ask you, because you guys met in a strip club. You're waitresses.
Yes.
And honestly, I'm still yet to go to an Atlanta strip club. I'm still yet to go to an American strip club, period.
Oh, wow.
you missed out.
Please, I need to know the vibe.
Okay.
I need to know the vibe.
So-
I need to know the vibe.
Go.
You gotta go. I'm not
So
gonna lie
I
to
think Atlanta, though, I think Atlanta is a little bit different from like Texas strip clubs from
Okay.
Houston, because in Atlanta the girls like have to get naked, so they're like butt naked, and it's like mandatory. In Texas, like the girls still can wear like G-strings and they wear like the little pasties. So to me, it's just not as raunchy. But I feel like in Atlanta, the dudes really, really spend some money.
Yeah.
Like, they spend a lot of
Hallelujah.
money.
Yeah.
That's what we like to
And then
hear.
I feel like it's more of like a culture thing in Atlanta too. Like people go to the strip club during the day shift just to have wings, just to have a salad for lunch and get a little $5 table dance. Like it's
They
really
be getting something else for lunch too, but that's on another menu. You know what I'm saying? You
That's
know,
the exclusive
yeah,
menu.
yeah.
But yes, it's like you will catch like in a strip club parking lot be packed 12 p.m. on a random Tuesday in Atlanta. It's crazy, and I don't feel like Houston is so much like that. Like I don't feel like
No,
people go
Houston
to
is
the
like
club
the
for
white,
day
the
shift.
white strip clubs in Houston
Yeah.
are like that.
So
I
what's
mean,
what's the difference between the white strip club and the black strip
You
club?
know, they just be swaying in the
Yeah,
white
they
strip
sway.
club. In the black strip club, they be twerking.
But it's more like of a
Yeah.
You
shoulder.
know, they be swaying, moving,
and
their
they'll talk to
arms.
you. In the white strip club, they'll have a conversation like, "Well, where do you work
Yeah.
at?" You know, they're gonna ask you questions. Black strip club, they'll be like, "How many dances you want?" You know what I'm saying?
It's
I'm
a
not
little more
trying to
aggressive.
talk. What kind of wings you want?
Yeah.
A waitress might be a stripper too. You never know. It's interchangeable.
So what is the
On a slow
difference?
day.
What's technically the difference?
It ain't really none. If you really go to the
Really
club,
what?
a waitress and a stripper.
It really ain't that much of a
It's-
difference, to be honest.
It's been a few times I had to come behind that bar. Nigga was throwing too much money. I said, "You ain't doing it right, girl. Move over."
Start shaking that little leg. That's all you need to do. You just know how to shake the one leg and you'll be good.
Yeah, but I feel like the strip club culture has changed. So if you go now, you'll have a good time because it's a new experience. But like the strip club in like, I want to say from like 2000, I was still in high school then, but like 2005 to like 2015 was like peak time. Like those 10 years were like, you could really go to the strip club. People wasn't on their phones. It wasn't like a scandal going on. People was just in the club having a good
time.
Man, it was different.
I did go to a strip club in Nigeria, and I feel like that was my first proper strip club experience, where like there's like loads of girls like in one place shaking their booty. Oh my god, I had a flashback. Sorry, I had a dance in Nigeria, and there was a girl. And obviously, I'm a big mummy. Like, I don't know I'm a big mummy. I was scared. I think I pulled out like 300 quid, yeah. Obviously, in Naira, that's a lot. But I was like, yeah, I'm going to spray. Like, because I have this thing, yeah, sometimes I could be a bit masculine and sometimes I want to out spray the boys.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me, like, have a bit, £300. And then honestly, this girl came to me. She was not wearing any knickers. And then she climbed on me and then she started dancing. But I was so disheveled because like she was stubbly. So I can feel
It was hurting.
Oh,
it was,
no, she was scratching you.
it was scratching my thighs. And I was like, oh my God, this is the most surreal.
Not you got injured. I'd be like, y'all got insurance? No, ma'am.
This is honestly the most surreal thing I've ever experienced in my
That's
life.
wild.
Yeah,
is
like
crazy.
she was like rubbing up on me and I was like,
It
first
hurt.
of all, I have someone's rubbing on my leg. That is already a whole new experience to me. Like it's slightly damp on my thigh. It's just crazy. On top of that, she was a little bit stubbly. So I was just disheveled. I'll be honest, I was very, very much.
So your experience wasn't good your first time?
No, I think it's because it was new to me because it's like not every day does somebody's, bare is just rubbing on my leg.
Rubbing on your leg.
Yeah.
I think for me, I bartended at a strip club for so long. So now when I go, I'm like the strict auntie.
Okay.
I went to the strip club with my homeboys one time. We in the back room and he throwing hella money. The girls getting comfortable. They start taking off their shoes and I said, hold on. I said, put your shoes on. You at work. Then you supposed to sell a fantasy.
Yeah, that's
Why you got
your
your
job. You gotta keep
Girl,
your
I got
shoes on.
so mad. I will sober up quick. I'm very strict because when you dance for me, I want to see it. Girl, show me that booty hole. You playing. Take them
Like-
knickers off. Take them knickers.
I ain't pay for
I don't
no
know what y'all-
knickers.
I don't want to see nothing. Go on, keep what? Look, and they got a saying. What Pimp C said? Go on, keep it trill. Show that hairy ass. Oh, all my real bad bitches get down on the floor.
I don't think you need to be hairy though if you dancing.
I don't. Okay, but the
You
booty
need to
hole.
go get it wet.
Well, I'll say this: the dancers, though, it's a thing that would never happen in the States. Strippers are very serious about. They get a wax. Some of them have a landing strip. Some of them all bald.
Mhm.
We don't play that.
Guys, honestly, so my producer just came on because I'm fed up of people always judging me for my wigs. Like every other episode, they're like, "Oh my Joyce, your wig," and it's like in real life you can't see the line, but
it looks good.
But like you just said, listen, you see that Instagram Paris filter?
It'll hook you up.
That Paris
The
filter,
Paris
it's
filter
gonna change your
do
life
its
a little
big
time.
one every
it's a
time.
little something. It's not
Yeah.
like full. It's not deception. Like you still look like you, but you
people
look like
still recognize you. Like, oh, okay,
you look like an airbrush version. Anyways, we're
Perfect.
talking about landing strip. I don't know if do girls still do landing strip, or are we like barefaced babies?
I like to be bald.
Mhm.
I don't like my nigga bald, but I like my coochie bald.
Period.
might-
That's a bar.
I feel it. I love a bold coochie, but
Me
I
too.
feel like I might just have a landing strip moment.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I quite like it. It's a bit funky, isn't it? It's like just
it's giving.
I mean,
it's giving that. Yeah, you want that throwback.
yeah.
no, it's just
I like it.
a mohawk on your coochie.
Yeah,
like,
rock out.
Rock out.
Yeah.
Chilling. Come on.
You know, it's crazy because I dated a guy a while back and he liked a little landing strip. So I tried it, but I've waxed for so long, it's hard for my hair to grow down there.
Mhm.
But it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad because, you know, when they leave the landing strip, you know, they still wax everything. It's just
Mhm.
kind of on top.
It's just a strip.
It's just a little decoration.
It's a little decoration. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It's a bit.
Ain't nothing
It's
wrong
like
with
quite designer.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so, it's not like, oh my god, like I didn't shave, but it's like, oh, like it's more thought out.
You
No,
left a
yeah.
little treat for
Right.
me. They love a little, niggas love a treat,
Niggas
man.
love a treat.
They love a little treat.
I think the wildest thing I ever seen, I was watching a porn one time, and this girl had a braid.
She fucking did
Fire.
it.
Fire.
She had a landing strip with a braid.
Cultural
all,
pussy.
I was like, damn, how long you been
She
growing that out?
connected.
First of all, what is that? What category is that? That's the first question.
It's giving cultured.
because what?
It was a braid, y'all. I kid
That's the
y'all
type
not.
of bitch you gotta fuck in and teach you something.
So is it like a braid, like with a little? Does she put a little rubber band at the end?
Yeah, with a little rubber band.
See, y'all childish.
Rubber band man is crazy.
Y'all are wild.
Oh my god!
But I mean, it was different though. I mean, I can guarantee you one thing: niggas is not
They
gonna forget
never forgot her.
because I never forgot it.
You still
Oh
talking
my
about
God.
her. She probably don't even do
Still
porn
to
no
this
more.
day.
Honestly, she's probably reformed now. She's probably reformed. She's probably got kids
Braid
and everything.
gone.
She's probably married and her husband watching this is like, you didn't put. You're the only woman I know with the braid. I know it was you, Martha. You done got Martha in trouble.
Not out here with braids on their coochie. Like
You done
that's
blew her
different.
cover.
I feel like we should just do it for the plot. I feel like no, because that type of stuff, like even if it's just for 2 weeks, like just a little
Yeah.
moment,
Just to see what's gonna happen.
just to see what's gonna happen. But I thought, honestly, to be honest, however you package it, they're still gonna open the box.
They
Like,
are.
That's what,
Every
like,
time.
every
They do
bump
not
bump
care.
clock time.
They don't care.
They really. Do you know what? I'm not
They
even-
just happy to be there. To
It
be
do the
honest.
same thing either way.
They can't even believe they're here.
Mhm.
They're like, oh my god,
Wow,
I tricked her.
I made it.
I got here.
I made it.
Gotcha. Y'all is cutting up already.
Oh my god, guys! I want to get into some of your tweets. Honestly,
Okay.
Oh, no.
I've been Twitter stalking you.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Stalking you actually.
Okay.
So I want you to explain some of the things that you have said
Ooh.
on the internet. So Lex P, this one is for you. You said the cheat code is dating a funny man. You gonna have a ball no matter what.
You know what? It's crazy because I've been goofy, silly my whole life. Like
Mhm.
growing up, you know, people got in high school, they had like best dress, most of I got class clown since I was in 6th grade.
Yeah.
So it was weird for me because I always attracted serious guys.
Mhm.
I've always dated serious guys. So I'm recently in a new relationship.
Boyfriend.
Like we are hardcore. Like, that's my baby daddy. But when I tell you, it's every time my friends see him, my family, they're like, I never thought I would meet somebody who is more unhinged than you are. He is unhinged, but it's a good time. Like he creates content.
He's
and stuff.
fun.
Oh, he's hilarious. He's absolutely amazing. We can't argue because we'll have disagreements, of course. And then he's like, come on, still. And you know, it's just like we
It's
play.
just fun.
It's funny.
It's fun. So it's like, it's just a good time. Funny men are just a good time.
So are you
I
saying
agree.
content creators is where it's at? Because I've been
Not gonna
She said she
lie.
been
running
dodging
away.
them.
I have dated one before him and he was cool. Honestly, I think it's easy for me to date somebody who kind of does the same thing as I do because they understand. Like at the end of the day, like we're entertainment and we're having fun. And it's like whatever I do, like on the camera, I'm never gonna embarrass you. I'm never gonna embarrass myself. But this is who I am.
Yeah.
I have a story to tell. I had a past and I had a life before you.
Right.
And he gets that. I used to date men. I had a guy on the show. I used to call him Nigerian babe. Child. Every time I say something, he's like, who is it? Who is that man you're talking about? Because it was not me. And I'm like, damn,
be calm.
can I tell a story?
He was a little street.
He was strict. So I'm just like, it's easier to kind of date somebody who really understands what you do. So funny that's where it's at. They laugh you out your drawers now.
See, this is the scary thing about funny men. It's like you're laughing. And next thing you're just naked.
That's
Every
literally how it
time.
happened.
You're just like, you just find yourself naked.
4 shots in, I was face down, ass up.
How did
How the hell did you get back there, whole head nigga? I don't know how he got. Hey, I ain't left since.
No.
How he my ass.
So here's the thing, ladies, because I've realized this. Like, I think generally, I'm funnier than most people, right?
Facts.
Especially a lot of guys.
Yeah.
So, and I unfortunately do this thing where when I'm talking to a guy that I'm dating, I am overcompensating the conversation. So
Agreed, yeah.
I end up falling for a guy based on the fact that I did most of the talking. So, and I only realized that recently. So what I've been doing is I've just been saying nothing.
You gotta just shut up sometimes.
Honestly, sometimes in conversations, I just say 1 or 2 words to see how the conversation picks up. And a lot of times the guy is fucking boring.
Yeah.
And it's been mind-boggling to discover that I've been falling in love with people based on the fact that I've been carrying the conversation.
No. Off of your delusions. Because even when you
Okay,
probably
thank
let
you.
them talk, you was probably like, oh my God, he's so funny. He just piggybacking off of something you said.
That was funny in the
That's
first
true.
place.
Us as women,
Yeah.
we love to be delusional.
We
We
do.
make a lot of people special and they really not that special.
And I just think a lot of men these days just are not that funny. Like they're very underwhelming. Well, I think people in general, everybody thinks they're funny.
I say
We
this
always
all
say
the
this.
time.
Everybody
think
thinks
they
that
funny.
they're fucking funny these days, and they're not.
Okay, so what makes someone funny?
I think that you just have to naturally be a funny person. I think either you have it or you don't.
Yeah.
I think you know when to like be witty. You know when to have punchlines. You know when to make little remarks and different stuff in a conversation. I just think some people just don't know what to say, and it shows. Like you said, if we be quiet, because we talk so much, if we actually be quiet and like let other people talk and listen to them, then we'll realize, okay, yo, ain't really that damn funny or interesting.
Really not.
And I think it's a difference. We say this too. It's a difference between being funny and having a sense of humor.
That's true.
Most people have a sense of humor. Now, people's sense of humor is different. Some people like dark humor. Some people like corny stuff, like whatever it is that you like. But everybody's not funny. But people think because they laugh at certain things or you said something to make somebody laugh, I'm hilarious. I bet you, if you tweet it right now, do you think you're funny? 99% of people are going to respond and say yes.
Honestly, and there's a lot of people
I'm so goofy.
I'm so funny.
It's like-
Girls would be like,
And
let
it's
me
like-
stop, girl. I'm so crazy, girl. Oh my God. Let me stop.
And they really downloaded the personality from TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, I see a lot of girls and it's like, that's TikTok comedy. That's TikTok personality
Yeah.
that they downloaded.
And I think the guys will kind of just steal the stuff from each other too. Like the
That
comedians
too,
are
yeah.
like, they'll see one guy do a TikTok or that's funny or a voiceover. Cause that happened cause we're signed to 85.
Yeah.
Carlos, he's a stand-up comedian. He does a lot of stuff, but he had a viral joke and a lot of guys were just doing the voiceover to his joke. And then like, I guess somebody got mad at him because he didn't retweet or repost it. He was like, cause it's not funny, nigga. You just literally lip syncing my
What
joke.
somebody else is saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Facts.
it was just, Carlos is like the old school funny. Like you really got to stand up and tell jokes. TikTok, you can be successful on TikTok by just lip syncing to somebody else.
Yeah.
Because somebody will have a viral moment, and
Yeah.
then everybody will start reusing it, and
Yeah.
then like people be like, "Oh, I'm funny." Like, no, you using a viral moment. Girls will be lip singing a song and mess the words up and be like, "Oh my god, y'all, I'm so silly.
I'm just so goofy. I
So
can't.
silly.
Personality on 10. These niggas be fumbling
And
me.
you just be like, "Okay, girl."
I'm not quite. I mean, you're doing your best.
Yeah, you're doing what you can.
And do you know what? Yeah, I love the sexy girls, and I feel like the sexy girls should just stay sexy.
I agree.
Hey,
It's okay.
But you know what we did? We fucked up. We opened up the lane. The sexy girls were like, look at Lex and Drea. We finna be, oh, no.
Yeah, the sexy girls are trying to be the
The
funny girls.
sexy
It's like,
girls
no,
wanna-
that's not your bag.
It's not your lane. Just
Be
stay where you
sexy,
at.
be hot, cute, and mute.
Yeah.
We loved you when you were doing that. Like the fashion girlies, give us the outfits. Like don't be trying to give us the punchlines because that's not your bag.
It's not your
That's not
bag.
your bag. Just give us the fits.
And see, the thing is, I was always the funny girl. I
Yeah.
wasn't in my sexy bag.
No,
Y'all didn't like
facts.
it when I came over there.
Facts.
But see, the doctors started doctoring. They can't doctor y'all jokes, but they doctor my body. So I was able to slide in y'all lane.
I know
bitch.
that's right.
Move that ass over.
Hello.
You know
Step
what
into
I'm
the scene. Step
So
into-
y'all better talk to these doctors. They can't help these personalities, but
You can't
hey,
download it.
Okay.
You
They
can't.
just
You
need to
can't.
read some more books.
Cause I'ma always take from other people's plate. If I could eat from your plate, I'ma eat. I'm hungry. And I see y'all having fun over there. Y'all was on the yachts without me.
Right.
Y'all going shopping without me. These
Right.
jokes wasn't getting me nowhere. I said, I'm
Nothing.
finna bust
You
that
need the
booty
jokes and the
hole.
body.
Just hella male friends.
Shit.
Just hella male friends.
Man, you niggas. Bye. I had to act cute and shut up. But as soon as that hit, I'm on the yacht like, let me tell you something, nigga. They're like, what?
Knock, knock.
Hey.
Do you know what? Do you know what's so funny about being a rebranded funny girl? You've lived all your life as a funny girl, and then you grow up, and then you invest in yourself, and you become the sexy girl.
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you something. If you give me alcohol, because some guys think that if they give you alcohol, that you're gonna be having a good time with them.
Yeah.
If you give me alcohol and I'm sipping, don't feel like we're gonna be kissing. I'm gonna start rapping.
I'm finna start free.
I'm finna start freestyle.
I'm finna start
Step into the scene looking
Yeah.
all clean.
Yeah.
Step into the hood looking all good.
Yeah.
And you know we from Houston, so I done came down.
Man, hold up.
Swing around town, I'ma pop my trunk.
Yeah.
I'm on your ass. On that nigga.
I could.
I'm like, who you think rap
No,
better
we
out of me
really
and
stick
you?
with the freestyle.
That's gonna be my question. He gonna be like, well, what do you like to do? Well, do you rap in your free time?
Are you an artist?
What's your rap name?
If you had to be a rapper, what would your name be?
What would your rap name be?
D-Lo.
Dude, D-Lo is good.
Yeah, that's hot.
That would be my name.
I would say Big Mama. Cause you know what's crazy? I've been calling myself Big Mama for so long. And I feel like people started calling themselves Big Mama, like later. I've been calling myself Big Mama for a long time. So I think it would be Big Mama.
I like Big Mama.
That would be cute. I
Big
think
Mama.
D-Lo a little hood.
D-Lo
That's why I
is
like
hood,
it.
'cause I think
they
he
ain't gonna expect me. They gonna think I'm a nigga.
Yeah.
Then I
Yeah.
come up. Then I come through. They gonna be like D-Lo.
It's like what do they call a juxtaposition?
yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that
I
was
went to
a good
school.
word.
I went to school briefly. I went to
Write
school
that
briefly.
down.
Okay, so what would be yours?
I would love to be. I'll probably be MJ the greatest.
Ooh,
Because I
that's
feel like
hard.
I feel like all MJs are the greatest.
That's
good.
hard.
That's
That's
good.
hard.
You
That's
got
hard.
Michael Jackson. You
Michael
got
Jordan.
Mary J. Blige.
Ooh.
Yeah, I never before.
In your bag.
With the
MJB.
boots.
You got in your bag with
with the
that
boots.
one.
Yeah,
Yes.
With the boots. Did you see her collection with Javon? Is it Givenchy?
Yeah.
No, it was Giuseppe.
Giuseppe.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I did
The
see
golden
it.
boots.
Yeah.
Oh my
Sold
God.
out. Yes, Auntie
They
Mary.
They was
Arguing.
outraged online.
They
But I'm
were-
like, who did y'all expect her to collab with? Shoe Dazzle?
Like,
Get out.
It's Mary
Hey.
J. Blige.
Get out.
It's Mary J.
You're
Blige
done.
that we're talking about. Like,
You're done.
they was like, that's not even her demographic. Them boots sold out in a day. 2
Facts.
hours.
Oh.
probably everybody at Buckhead, all the rich, expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all been
people.
telling Mary J. Blige to sell boots for 20 years.
Yeah.
The aunties have been, their husbands died. They saved their insurance money that they got because they knew it was coming. They saved
They
it.
knew the collab
The
was
piggy
on the
banks
way.
have been broken open. Like they have been
Facts.
waiting for this.
This is the moment.
Why wouldn't they sell out? They have been telling Mary J. Blige to make boots for years. You didn't think they was gonna sell out in 20 minutes and be $1,200?
Yeah.
Golden boots, to be precise. No, those are the type of things
Hey,
you don't wear
I'm
them.
telling you, at her concert,
It's
you-
gonna be nothing
glistening.
but gold boots.
the
Facts.
crowd gonna be glistening.
Facts. I
Can't
love
wait.
it. Right, I want to move on to a next tea. I said tea. Oh God.
It's a cocktail.
When the cocktails start cocking, I just
Ooh, I love it here.
start stuttering.
So it just feels good.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Get us another one.
Yeah.
Another one, please.
I don't know why I growled like that. Right. So we've got another tweet, and this is you, Drea. You said being. Let me do my accent.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh God, I'm under pressure now. Being. Oh.
It was a little rough. I thought I was like,
I see where you going.
I see where you going with it. Come on.
Being nonchalant don't work with Taurus.
Uh-huh.
Care or be single. Simple.
That was good.
Did I do my best? I mean, it's not
You
yours.
did a
That was
good
good.
job. I don't like me a nonchalant nigga. I need my nigga to chalant.
Yes, that's
You
our
chalant.
bar.
Be chalanting.
We need to chalant.
Like,
Yes.
what are we talking about? Like, I want you to care. I'm not one of them girls that be like, oh, he be acting like he don't care, but I know he care. Like, no, I need to know you care. You need to be outside my window.
Yep.
With a
With a
boom
boom
box.
box.
in the
Come on
rain.
now.
Be
Like
on
it's the
my
90s. Play with me with a leather pleather jacket
Come
on.
on,
a
yeah.
little blazer, everything, all that. Like, I need to know you care. Like, I'm not for dudes playing it cool. Because one
Agreed.
thing about me, I don't play it cool. You don't know I care when I
Exactly.
care.
Yeah.
I'm outside your door. I'm pulling up.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Give
the
it to
story.
'em.
That's the story for another time. I'm not crazy like that no more.
You've changed.
I've grown. But I used to be on that pull up. I would pull up.
I wish I had the confidence to do that.
Really? You don't need no confidence. You just need crazy. That's it.
I'm not crazy enough, clearly.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I've ever pulled up at a man's house. I need to think about this.
Unannounced? Well, you
No.
shouldn't. You know.
Yeah, you should. We're
I'm
not
not
advising.
advising you to do that. But I definitely
You had a
done that.
moment.
I'm a little embarrassed.
I mean, we were all young and done that. I think as adults now, like being in a healthy relationship, it feels good because it's healthy. But honestly, it ain't no tea over here.
I'm not gonna lie. I did do it.
You did.
See,
I had to.
She had to think about it.
Yeah, I have done
Traffic
it.
too long though.
I have
Here.
done it.
You
She
gotta
don't wanna
try to.
turn back around. And
You
go
gotta
home.
catch a nigga. It take 45 minutes to go a mile. Nigga, he gone. Him and the bitch
I'll
done
be
did.
like, actually, I'm just about to go home.
Bro,
It's
traffic
like,
too heavy
honestly,
out here.
You're in the taxi. You're already thinking about, oh, maybe I just shouldn't do this, man. Maybe
By
this
the
is-
time you
got time
get
to
there,
think. You're not motivated anymore.
he by
You're
himself.
thinking-
He like, baby, ain't nobody even here, bro.
That bitch been left.
She gone.
That
But you
is
did
so-
pull up on somebody. What happened?
I did. Do you know what? I can't even say it because it's actually a hot mess and it was actually recent. So I'm just gonna be.
Oh,
quiet.
it was recent.
No, it was recent. It
Did
was
you?
recent.
Did you? Okay. Did you fight the girl though?
What did I do in uni, Tia? What did I do in uni? What did I do in uni? Ah! No! I just
said, damn, that wasn't the time I was even talking about.
no. Oh my God! So there's more than one time. Oh my God! That's hell.
You're a liar.
I'm a big fat liar. I'm a big fat liar.
I love a good liar.
I mean, do you know what
Said
it
you
is?
forgot about the time on Valentine's Day.
she makes her like she's lying.
That's me with Lex. I
She's
be like,
lying.
actually, Lex.
No, do you know what it is?
Well,
I've got bad memory. I don't remember things. Like I've done so much chaotic stuff, yeah, that in order for me to process life, yeah, I have to compress a lot of things that I did.
Yeah.
So that I don't
Your
have
brain
continuous humiliation. So no, I did pull up on him actually. So Valentine's Day, I pulled up on my ex's uni on Valentine's because they had an event and I knew he was going to be there. So I went with my friends and I pulled up to the event and I basically went to the event to beg him back.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe, yeah.
Subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe,
Subscribe.
No, baby, she was chalanting real bad.
No, not me. But you know what? Yeah, like you, I'm a lover girl. I am obsessed with my man. That's
Me
like,
too, though.
Like I want to be around you. I want to smell your neck. I want to
Live in your skin.
it gets
Yeah.
deeper. Like yes, I'm in what you're saying because
Yeah, I just
love.
wanna,
Yeah,
I
feel you
love
too.
love. So
yes.
when I'm with somebody, and when I'm first dating somebody, I need them to be on me. Like be aggressive
Yeah.
with it.
Yes.
Like, you gotta let me know that you like me hard.
Yeah.
Not just like me, that you borderline
Yeah.
love me kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I don't like nonchalant men.
It don't matter if it been 2 days.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
I love
matter. It's
you.
only 2 days. I love you.
I want to spend the rest of my life with you, actually. And
That's
if you don't
me.
feel the same way, why are we here?
Why are we not playing
The appetizers haven't came out yet on our first date, but I feel like you're the one.
Do you know what? I'll tell you
You
something.
know?
I keep saying when I was 18, a lot happened when I was 18, guys. When I was 18, there was a boy that I met on Twitter and I was speaking to him for 2 weeks. I never met him face to face and I told him that I loved him.
From his tweets.
No, we was on the
Tweets
phone.
was good. That's the tweets you need to read.
That's the tweets we need to hear
I
about.
was-
You
I was-
pull it up.
What the hell was
We
he
speak on the
tweeting?
phone. We was on the phone all the time. And I was like, I know we've never met yet.
Poetry.
I know we've never met face to face, but I love you.
I think that you're the one.
No,
I
dead
know
ass.
it. You just knew this was your husband,
No,
didn't you?
I told him that I loved him. Like, one thing about me, I'm gonna say it first.
You is wild.
I would say it first because sometimes, like, when I feel it, it's like in my neck. Like, I love.
You like, he doesn't know he loves me, so I need to tell him. So
Yeah,
he knows.
I need to say it, and sometimes, like, it's hard for me to compress. So it's like, I love. Like, you're just.
Have you
couldn't
ever
say it.
almost said it and then you peeped the vibes and he wasn't feeling it? He was like, I look.
No, sometimes you have to say it twice.
Did he hear me? I love you.
Yes.
I said what I said.
I love you.
Do I need a third time?
You actually have to
ain't
say.
never been like, I love this salad. This is delicious.
Like, you never try to.
No,
dinner.
I mean, you just have to. I mean, there was one time during bedroom moments where I said it because sometimes during bedroom moments you actually.
It's
and you
slip.
just have
That's
to.
the coochie talking. So
Yeah.
I
the
can give
coochie
you that
talking.
one.
You just, I love. You just have to let it run. You can't say it just has to sound like a
come-
moan.
yeah.
I love.
Yeah.
Like, you just have to trail
that
out.
brain starts swinging.
Yes, I trail
That
out.
brain starts swinging.
I just wish I never
brain-
told you
the
about
brain
that braid.
That brain starts swinging. You know you in love. Oh, but wait, I want to hear the story about when you pulled up to the uni.
Yeah.
That was the story.
She said she told him she was trying to get him back.
Oh, and did he take
Do you want
back?
me to disgrace myself even more? Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
You want the punchline? I thought we don't. You told me not to say.
You did tell her.
You did tell me don't. You said that's enough.
Might as well go all the way in. Since we're here.
No, what happened? So he was like, obviously I was like, do you know what? Like, I still want to try and make things work. And I think at the time he was still on it. I feel like we were both on it. Like, we were young love. It was my first ever love. And I believe we had a conversation that was mutual. And then a couple days later, we just got back into more arguments.
But he took you back that night, though.
Yeah, honestly, I don't feel like I could be able to confess that story if he was like,
But see, that's what I needed to hear, because that's let me know if your coochie good or not.
No.
If he would have sent you home, like, your coochie bad, why? Duh. Of course he's gonna send you home.
Do you know
but
what?
your
I
coochie
love this
good.
conversation because I always, when guys are like, someone has good coochie, someone has bad coochie, I'm always like, what is the definition of someone having a good coochie and a bad coochie? Like, what makes a good coochie?
You know,
Okay, so
go ahead.
there's a gentleman here. There's a mic there. There's a mic. Emmanuel, give him your mic.
Who finna tell us the good coochie and the bad
You're
coochie?
not, okay.
I
Emmanuel,
have my
okay.
theory. No, I do
Emmanuel,
wanna
from a
hear the
gentleman's
opinion.
perspective, because Emmanuel's here. So from a gentleman's perspective,
No.
Emmanuel, what
How old
makes
is Emmanuel?
Because he look like
he done had
13.
that much coochie.
Child labor laws. Because are you, how long you been working today? Don't bill poor minds. Child, how old are you, young man?
24.
Okay.
Emmanuel would have had a little coochie though.
I thought he was 12 with that deep ass voice. Y'all know that
baby face.
that baby that said me. That's me.
He got a baby. I thought he was 19. I was like, hold on.
No, we
Nah,
won't
I'm
do that.
24 still.
Okay. So what is the difference between good coochie?
What
and bad
makes
coochie?
good coochie?
I don't know specifically, but if you just keep going back, then it's good, innit?
He ain't had enough yet.
Obviously, like, if
He ain't had enough coochie.
if it's dry, it's not good.
Yeah.
The more moisture, the more wet, the better the experience, innit?
Okay.
Do you know
like a water
somebody
slide.
Somebody said that. Okay, cool. So I was speaking to my friend, and he was like, "It has to be like wet,
Yeah.
like
That super soaker.
super soaker."
There's
People
a
are
limit
saying no
though.
in the back.
Sometimes
They
if
said
it's too wet, then it's just like
Now
If
he
it's
gets.
too
What do you
wet,
mean by
that's
if
a turn
it's too?
off?
Not
there's
you
a
get
limit of
grossed
wetness.
out.
Yeah.
So there needs to be a ratio of wetness to skin.
Yeah. And I think tightness matters too.
Yeah.
The grip. The super
grip.
gripper. You know, you gotta know you gotta do your Kegels.
Yeah, I agree.
Mhm.
Do you know what? I tried to do Kegels at one point.
You did.
I think I tried like
It's hard.
It didn't
twice.
work?
It's hard, isn't it?
I'm doing them right now.
Well,
A workout queen. I'm in the gym right now.
well, you can do it, but I feel like it's more effective when you use the balls. Like when you use the Benoit balls.
The which ones?
The Benoit balls.
What's a Benoit ball?
It's 2 balls and you put them in your coochie.
And they're weighted.
They're weighted balls.
Hers are 20 pounds.
No, they not. My coochie is not that strong.
She said she got that grip.
You see her wrist? Them hoes is 20 pounds. Do you hear me?
No.
I do got that grip 2000. However, it's like these balls, right? And you have to like put them in, and then you walk around and like you kind of do Kegels all day. But it's hard to like keep them in because they're heavy.
No.
Yeah.
You can get them from Ann Summers. That sounds like
Oh, that's like y'all sex store.
but why would
See,
you?
ours is Tokyo Valentino.
Oh, that's a nice name, Tokyo.
Is
That's a very stripper name.
It is.
Tokyo Valentino. That's a very
Y'all should sound proper on brand. And
Ann Summers. Like to be
That
honest,
sounds
when
like after I get off work, I turn into Ann Summers.
do you know what? That does sound very like, you know, I've been married for 50 years and I want to go home to my husband. It doesn't sound like what it's given, is it?
Yeah.
Like Ann Summers is very like,
It's very
hello.
like discreet.
Yeah,
I made a fake name.
yeah, it's like I'm having an affair.
Like
That
you
is
a
given an
low key
affair name.
freak.
Yeah, but it's like 9 to 5 in the government corporate office, and then it's like
And
the
Summers
nighttime.
at night.
Her name was like Bertha Wilson in real life. And when she gets off work, she's Ann.
No, she is Anne, but she's like Anne. She's like Anne Jacobs.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't want to do too much, so she's actually Anne Jacobs. But
Yep.
then in the night she's Anne Summers.
Summers.
I
And
like that.
she brings the heat.
I
Not
like
like coming
that.
out with the story for this for this brand. Okay, let's move on to the final tweet.
Uh-oh. Please be from
I'm gonna
Drea.
find one.
Not please be for me.
Cause I be cutting up.
I do too. That's why I'm not on Twitter right now. I took a little sabbatical.
Good word.
Drea,
Oh,
posting everything will always tell you when somebody ain't used to nothing. LOL.
I LOL'd, but I was not laughing. You know how you feel like you gotta like let it land softly
Yeah.
sometimes? That was one of them times, but I meant what I said.
Yeah.
What does
I
that
agree.
mean?
I just feel like if you post everything, like if you posting everything, if you gotta post my man, everything I'm doing with my man, my career, everything I'm doing with my career, I'm fine as fuck. I'm this, I'm that. If you always have to post all this stuff all the time, you're not used to anything.
Yeah.
Every single gift you get, everything a nigga do for you, you gotta post everything. And that's vice versa for guys too. Every time you get some money, you gotta post a stack next to your ear. You ain't used to money.
No, guys, can we actually just all agree that stack pictures are not given what they
It's
used to
not.
give?
It's not.
Like,
but a lot
put
of
your
stuff
rent
not.
money back in the bank
It's
account.
giving rent due.
Mhm.
And you
Put-
on your way to get a money order.
Put the rent money back in your bank account or give it to your landlord because you know you're
That's
doing
where you
cash in
going?
hand because you didn't have good credit to get a house.
Yes,
Like that way.
I agree.
So
And-
I was sorry, go ahead, sister.
No, I was just gonna say, and I'm just a firm believer, like bragging a lot. Are you trying to do you really feel that way, or are you trying to convince us?
Ooh,
That's
yeah.
how I always
It's a
feel.
convincing thing, definitely.
Yeah, it is. It's just kind of like, okay, we get it.
Like be cool with it.
Because if you got it like that, it show. I think things show.
the energy. It's the energy as well.
Yeah.
There's a guy that funny enough, this happened to me over the weekend, and he's been talking to me for time. Like we've been chit-chatting on Snapchat. His communication is really but every time I see him on Snapchat, he's always posting some sort of stack or money, or he's always doing big baller, like, or money, shoe designer, like all the time. That's his aesthetic. So okay, cool. So I saw him at the club. I saw him at the club, and he came up to me. He said hi, and I can't remember why I was I was offended about something. I found something to be offended. As a Nigerian woman I found something to be upset about. So he was like, oh, what's happened? And I was like, yeah, not really feeling your thing. Maybe because I texted him and he didn't reply me and I saw him snapping, you know, something very Libra crazy, something Libra crazy. So he was like, oh, I'm sorry. He's like, what are you drinking? And I said, yeah, I'm drinking a bottle of Casamigos. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna get you a bottle. Let me call you the waiter. Now, I'm good friends with the general manager of that club. And she so happened to be next to me at the time when he was saying he's gonna bring the bottle. So when he said, oh, I'm gonna get you a bottle of Casamigos, I was just like, sister girl is the general, like, oh, don't worry, you don't need to call them. There's somebody right here. So I saw them go backwards and forwards and they were talking and then all of a sudden he's like, oh, I have a bottle over there. But I knew those guys on the table. Honey, you weren't on that table. So you are pointing to the table and the table's not yours and I know it's not your table.
Right.
Honestly, I swear to God, I looked to the DJ booth because my song was playing and I looked back and the guy had capuch.
He ran
away like the bad
He said, bottle, huh? He was gonna like, oh, let me go grab my waitress real quick. You was never gonna see him again.
And I was
He was gonna block you.
right here.
He was gonna block you.
He capuched.
Yes, and I hate
ducked
all
out.
that cap. You ain't even gotta do all this.
You don't. Why are you lying?
And you know what's crazy?
Why are you lying?
As a certified habitual liar myself, I used to do those things every time somebody got me something or every time anything happened because I was just so unhappy. And now that I'm actually like, life is really good, I'll be like, just having a ball. I don't have to do all that. And I think once I can't speak for Dre, but I think once I got to a point to where I'm really living the life I used to kind of try to pretend that I was having, you don't got to do all that. So once you're really here, you realize like, oh yeah. Cause people like, now that I'm in the life that I'm in, it's not even about things. It's just about happiness and knowing who I am. So you can see through a lot of bullshit. So
Definitely.
you was in your bag with that tweet.
Yeah, and I've never been like that, period. Like, just ever in life. Now that I think that I'm at a point where it's like I could kind of be like that, posting everything and doing all of that stuff. I just always been a super private person. Like, I think it's so much beauty in like keeping certain things to yourself and like making people wonder. Like, let them wonder what you got going on, what you doing. They don't need to know everything.
And like you guys said, like, when you get to a certain level for yourself, you no longer feel like you need to prove anything to anyone. Like, sometimes I really just be, oh God, sometimes I just be looking such a hot mess. I feel like before,
girl, me too.
And it's like when people are like, oh, Joyce, you're this, you're that. I'm just like, girl, okay.
I'm a human.
I'm actually a human and I don't need to put up this persona to be something I'm not. This is who I am and this is what I represent. And like, it doesn't mean any more, any less than who I am or what I'm doing. So you can take the change and you can swallow it.
It's like they expect us because we're on these platforms to be perfect all the time. But whole time as you typing this, what you look like.
And y'all be mean as hell.
Very mean.
Somebody tweeted that the other day. They were like, I love poor minds, but the more they grow, the more they stop talking about their personal lives. And the whole reason I tuned in is because, you know, y'all were letting me know this.
I was always like that.
Well, I just feel like, well, me, y'all, I tell my business big. Because I need to know.
I be like,
I'm the person that overshare. I'm like, oh my God, let me tell y'all what happened to me. But I've always been that way, even in my real life. Like, that's just my personality.
What's your star sign, Lex?
I'm a Leo.
Okay, I'm a Libra.
Okay. My
I'm
man
a Taurus.
Libra. That's why.
Taurus is here.
Yeah.
Leo is here.
Yeah.
Leo is here. Because I've got Virgo energy. Anyways, that's another conversation.
All my other
Libra
signs
energy.
are.
You do.
Earth.
You definitely have Libra energy.
It's my rising.
No, it's given.
Yeah.
I have Virgo rising.
I don't know what mine is. It's something all in. It's all like earth signs though. Like, it's crazy because I'm a Leo, but everything else is like earth signs. Like Virgo. It's a lot of Virgo.
Yeah.
But
I love it.
But what was I saying? What was I talking about?
I can't
You was talking. No, I remember. You was talking about feeling, not feeling like you have to. Oh yeah, the internet. You don't overshare.
Yeah. So they were telling that, but it's like, you know what? It's crazy because every time, like, if I try to get on the show and like update myself, it's either, oh, you're talking too much about yourself, or it's like y'all are judging me, or y'all going trying to find who I'm dating. Like, if I'm sharing something with you, it's not so you can go find the man I'm dating and try to put piece and piece together. It's like, I'm sharing this with you because, you know, this is my platform. This is what we try to do. But also I'm gonna switch it up if y'all start being weird.
Yeah.
Because in the beginning, it wasn't weird. It was fun and we were laughing and we're joking.
Yeah.
Versus if I come and my hair not combed, bitch, I'm having a tough day.
Yeah.
But I'm still recording because I'm trying to give y'all some content.
Yeah.
I just cried my eyes out. My nigga dumped me last night, but I'm here.
Yeah, facts. Even the fact that we were saying that, guys, this is the first time I've ever been on camera with no lashes, and it's actually spinning.
But you look good. Y'all both look
I
good
feel
without
so
lashes.
strange without having
But you
lashes
look
on my eye.
beautiful.
You do.
You know, no lashes. I'm trying to get my lashes back healthy. You
Yeah.
look beautiful. And I think we need to start looking at ourselves and being like, it's not feeling weird. So even if you want to wear lashes or you want to take a break, you shouldn't feel weird about that because you look beautiful.
I was 10 seconds away from wearing glasses, but you made me feel confident. 'cause
Yeah.
you didn't know what I
Right.
was.
You really do.
Thank you,
I think
sister.
us as women, we do have to get back comfortable, like not wearing lashes and stuff, because it's like, this is how we look.
Yeah.
You know
This
what I
is
mean?
my real eyes.
This is your real
naturally
eyes. And
how
they're
we look.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't look like
It
weird
doesn't.
to me. And I've seen you like done up with your lashes on. You look good to me, girl.
I appreciate it, girl.
You
You look
do.
sexy. Your breast looks great.
Thanks, girl.
I do want to
do.
say something. I do want to share something because
Mhm.
what you were saying about being a podcaster, obviously we have the tendency and the heart to overshare. It's a natural thing.
Mhm.
But I think I can so relate to you when you say that being yourself and then being judged for some of the things that you say makes you tone it down a notch.
Mhm.
Like, I'll be honest, there's something that's happening in the UK right now where a fellow podcaster, you know, she got engaged
Oh, this tea
and
hot.
she got engaged. It was amazing. Everybody was happy for her.
Mhm.
And honestly, it was such a win for us girlies as well because, you know, a woman who's like sexually liberated, she's fun, she's naughty, and you know, yeah, you know how the boys be talking. It's like, yeah, sorry, like, you know,
You can turn a hoe to a housewife.
yeah, basically. And then obviously something happened. It didn't work out. I know it didn't work out, and she called off the engagement.
Okay.
And the way people were celebrating, first of all, you lot are wicked and bumba clats.
That's
You
so
lot are-
evil.
People are so evil. But for me, watching that, I realized, listen, you guys are not gonna see my man until the motherfucking altar.
Yeah.
It really it scared me. It scared me because people were so happy for something that is so emotionally damaging.
Yeah,
Whether it was her choice or not, for you to walk away from an engagement is such a deep thing. And people were like, yeah, we told you. We said it. Ha ha. Like, people were making such nasty, horrible comments. And I was looking at myself and I was like, my enemies cannot laugh at me like
Yeah.
this.
Mhm.
No way.
Well, I think we have gotten to a point too as well is there's a thing in America. I don't know if y'all have that here necessarily that y'all call it the same thing, but we have things called incels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
incels
they're
are
global.
celibate.
They're global.
Mhm.
Okay, so they're global, worldwide, which y'all weird.
Worldwide.
So for me, it's just kind of a thing to where, you know, I realized this whenever we got into this podcasting industry, and I'm on the couch with men who have podcasts. We're guest starring, and they talking about they dicks and this and that, and they tits, and then me and Andrea backdooring with a joke, and we like, and they're like, those, how dare they talk about tits? And these men are saying the same thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. So I kind of understood. So I'm not for you anyway, because you don't even look at us as human. Because some men just look at us as like pieces of meat. Because God damn it, Lord, God forbid we open our mouths and have a thought.
Well, then you got the girlies too.
And-
It's not just the niggas. Then you got the girlies who be siding with the niggas who be preying on the other girls.
Yeah,
downfall.
agreed.
So that's why I said it's so important that you have somebody who's really on your team and understands that what you're doing is entertainment and they know the real you. I think a lot of times I was trying to portray myself as one thing on the show, then be something else in real life, to just be like, okay, and make a man happy, but make my job happy, make myself happy. And I'm like, you know what? I'm making myself happy and I'm doing my career. And if you want to fall in line and come along for the ride and have a good time with me, then that's what's going to happen. And that's exactly what I found. You either going to get it and be on my side or not.
And to piggyback off of what you just said too, girl, I'm with you. I feel like until somebody put a ring on my finger,
Hello?
you're not getting posted on my social media.
I'm sorry.
It's just not
I've
happening.
changed my mind.
You know, and a part of me feels like it does have a little bit to do with what we do for a living, and people are always like judging you in public scrutiny and all of these things. But then also for me, it's just like, if you like me like that, if you fuck with me like that, put a ring on it.
Yep. Period.
If you want to be seen, put a ring on it. Like, because people will very much know I'm in a relationship. I've been in a relationship for over a year now. People know. But until you ready to do what you need to do, like, you faceless.
Love it.
Question. I'm not sure how open you guys are with your boyfriends, but are they from Atlanta?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be where. And she says,
She
girl,
said,
shut
"I'm
up. She
trying
says,
to be
shh.
where the scammers are."
I'm trying to be
Uh,
where the niggas are.
right.
I want to love and I want to twerk for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not from Atlanta, no.
Okay, to be honest, it was a personal question for me. I just wanted to know where I needed to be. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you said you got yours from Atlanta, because I'm talking to someone from Atlanta at the moment.
Ooh,
Okay.
how's that going?
I don't think I could do a relationship with a long distance man who couldn't afford to fly me out every other week. Should I say?
You don't want to fly out every other week?
No, like if a guy can't afford to do that, we can't.
Oh,
be
he
together.
can't afford to do
Yeah,
that.
can't. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that doesn't
Because
make
that
sense.
doesn't make
then.
sense.
Yeah,
It's like,
I
okay,
can agree with that.
long distance relationship, but it's like the budget is only given once a month, once
When
every
are we
2
spending
months.
time?
Yeah,
Like only FaceTime early. No, I'm a needy bitch. Like I need to see you. I need to
my
see
man.
you.
Yeah,
I need to see you.
I used to. Well, the longest distance I've ever done was like with a real relationship. Being in a relationship was Atlanta to Houston, and that's not that far.
That's not that far.
That's not far at all. That's
2
what, an
hours.
hour, 2 hour
It's like
plane
2 hours,
ride.
yeah.
And that was hard because honestly, when you're trying to fly 2 times a month, I don't care where you are, it's gonna get expensive. Period. So I just think you have to have a certain level of maturity for long distance. And you being in the UK and him being in Atlanta, child, these flights. You seen the
Expensive.
economy? You better bust that booty hole open if you want to see him alive. Swing that braid.
I feel like you pull the booty out for special
Swing that
occasions.
braid.
Do you know what? I've never done I've never.
Oh.
My booty is virgin.
Virgin booty.
I have a virgin booty.
It's nice and
Taut.
this look just like this. Zoom in on it.
Oh my God, no!
Just like that.
Oh my God, not every. Oh
Yeah.
God.
I
Hey.
feel like that's only for special occasions, though.
It's CNT, baby. So, guys, I want to let you know that if you are watching on Spotify or YouTube or TikTok or, sorry, I think my nipple's out. Right? Can you please, seeing how my nipple's out just for you, it's only right that you give me 5 stars on Spotify, please. Obviously, I've gone naked for you, so you might as well. Like, that's the exchange. And also, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you like, comment, and also subscribe. You know the vibe. And let's get back to the episode. So you guys have been friends for a long time.
Yes.
And I saw that you guys have a very different business relationship than you do to your friendship. How do you navigate having a business relationship with your friend and still being able to maintain the friendship? Because it's not easy.
I think you have to be very clear about the friendship being separate from the business.
Yeah.
And you can't take things personally either way. Like, you can't take things from the friendship into the business and vice versa. And I think sometimes too, you know, you have to have difficult conversations, even when it comes to business. And you have to be okay with having those conversations with your friends. But I think it's very important to separate the two. But then also, people have to realize, just because you're friends, that doesn't necessarily mean you could do business with the person.
Hello.
Just because y'all get along, I think a lot of the time people are like, oh, this is my homegirl. Like, we cool. Like, let's start a business together. No, not really. Because just because you and a person get along, that doesn't mean that y'all have the same mind when it comes to business. Your friend might be irresponsible. She might not know how to spend money. She might not be financially savvy. She might not make the best business decisions. I think you can also sometimes look at people's personal decisions and tell what type of business partner they'll be.
That's true.
So-
And I also feel like outside of like the finances, just a business as a whole, you have to represent the business.
Yeah.
I know for sure, like if anything happens and I can't pick up the phone, Andrea has to make a decision for our business, or if she could make it to London and come on this podcast by herself, she gonna be like doing a damn good job. You know what I'm saying? Like if she needs to represent Poor Minds by herself, it's gonna be lit, period. Like she don't ever need me there, vice versa, but together it's fucking bomb, it's amazing. So, but like she said, when we're in a meeting with Poor Minds, it's business.
Yeah.
But it's like, if we can get into it about some business, and I'll be like, something personal happened, I'll be like, okay, hold on. Let me tell you what this just did. Like, we got to put this shit aside. I need your advice real quick. I think we've just gotten good at that because we're used to it. But I think, like, one thing that we never let get in the way is the money.
Yeah. Money
come and go. We gon' make the money. I don't give a damn about no money. This is my friend. This is my sister. And a lot of people, they let that I've seen money make people change.
Money do make people do
They don't bust that booty hole open and let that braid twirl. I'm not doing that. But I'm saying
Joyce,
they do.
I wish I never said nothing about that braid.
But I'm telling you,
it's about
I done seen the girls they let that braid twirl when they see a little money behind their friend back. They twirling that braid to get that extra rack. I'm not doing that. I'm telling you. Let me break it down for you, Joyce. Let me break it down.
Twirling that braid.
I'm not twirling that braid behind my
You're
friend
gonna have
back.
to pull out this video, you know, because the visual I have
I
right
have
now
to find
crazy.
it. It was years ago. Like,
it's crazy.
But yeah, I just feel like for us, like we done made a lot of money together. We done lost a lot of money together. But one thing that has remained solid, it was one point in time in the early stages where we were just not getting along, and we made the business work. And it got so bad where we had to make a decision. And I was like, you know what? Fuck this podcast. If I have to choose, I want my friend.
Yeah.
Because I value her as a friend more than I value this podcast. It's easy to make money. I can make money anywhere. I don't need this to necessarily make money. I can go do something else. I'll twirl my braid if I need to make money.
you could twirl your braid. That's always the option.
It's always an option. I need this girl as my friend though. And I think once I put that value above anything else, we're always going to be good. Y'all don't know how to do that because y'all love money too much. I don't love money.
I love this, you know. Isn't that so good to hear as a friend?
It is because I think that people lose sight of that a lot of the time. Like, it's really a lot of people out there who will do anything for money.
Yeah.
And I think that that's the wrong way to go into business in the first place. Like, if you could be easily controlled by that, you will never be a good business partner. You'll never be a good person if you're easily controlled by money and finances. So I think me and Lex, we just have a really good dynamic when it comes to our relationship because we've had a lot of these conversations early on. And then I also think it's just who we are as people. Like, we want to still be we want to still be friends and maintain our business.
Yeah.
But I've seen instances a lot of the time where, you know, people are friends and then the friendship doesn't work out and they still do business.
Yeah.
I couldn't really see myself doing that.
Yeah.
Because
we got to travel.
Yeah, that's
but
not fake.
Fun. Like we get to, like, this is her first time in London.
Yeah.
So I get to experience
I'm having
that
a good
with
time,
her.
too.
You know, even like with her birthday, like we just went to Turks and we're like, this ain't Poor Minds. This is us best friends turning up. We ain't working. So I couldn't imagine going on tour. We're on tour for months and we not talking and being like, girl, that crowd, or oh, this crowd, like it's just weird. I don't see how people do it. It's not for me. Like,
I agree. And I feel like the best podcasts do start with two friendships. We had the Girls Bathroom here. It was a British podcast, of course, Shits and Gigs. And I just feel like when the foundation of your show is friendship, like people can see it. And I feel like energy is a thing. Like there's some people that you can tell like the friendship is not banging the way it used to bang.
Or it never did.
Yeah, a lot of people will make up a friendship because they be like, oh, look at the friendship podcast popping off.
And then now you can see like a couple months later they're not together anymore, or they're falling apart, or now they're, you know, doing diss tracks on each other and things like that. But it happens. I
probably would, if we ever had fell out, you don't got to worry about nothing. Going to the studio on your ass.
You gonna do a diss track?
I got to.
Damn, I gotta get in the studio, but I'm gonna have a ghostwriter.
No, but the thing is, my worst nightmare is being in a club and there's a song playing, and the diss track was my diss track about me, and people are popping their pussy to my downfall.
They swinging that braid to not like us.
Right?
That's how Drake feel.
Honestly, I would die. Yeah. Because do you know what it is? You know when have you guys ever like dated an artist? Okay, cool.
Normal
Yeah, okay,
life.
cool. Allegedly. Let's just say allegedly.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you was a little
Allegedly.
one too.
Okay, it didn't work out, and you're in the club, and you hear their song. Don't you receive it a bit? I receive it a little bit more differently.
It hurt. It hurt
A
you a
little
little
bit
bit.
more like
you be
because it feels different when you're dating an artist
Yeah.
and the song comes on in the club and everybody's popping their pussy like it's a good time, but then you remember, you start remembering.
See,
shit.
I'm a hater, so I don't mind being like, y'all dancing this weekend. It's not even good. It'll be the number one song in the country. And I'm like, y'all whack, clang. I'll make a whole video. Can y'all believe? They don't
Maybe
know
I
good
went
music.
because I be in the
Those are-
club kind of like, damn, this shit
I'll be
kinda
sad.
slap.
Oh no, I'm a hater. I'm a hater to the core. It's in me. It's not on me. I was born like this.
I was watching something. Can I just say the rise of the haters has been a
It's our time.
comical experience to watch. There was a girl and she was saying how much she hates J. Cole. She was like, listen, she said,
We love J. Cole.
love
no,
J. Cole.
I love J. Cole, but this girl on TikTok was saying literally, I am J. Cole's number one hater. She was like, I've hated him before he was popular. Like, she was like a self-proclaimed hater.
Yeah.
And she was literally like, if J. Cole has no haters on this earth, that means I'm dead. And that also means there's no afterlife, because even in the afterlife, I still hate him. I'm like,
I can respect it though.
I'm like, bro, that level of hateration,
It's crazy.
holleration in the dancery is something I never expected. Seriously.
That's how I know it's not in y'all, because that doesn't surprise me. I feel her.
But it's like, I don't even feel like it's a rise of haters. I feel like it's a rise of comfortability. Like,
Yeah.
everybody is comfortable being
Yeah.
a hater these days. Like, at one point, it's like, you used to be embarrassed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to say you was hating for real.
I miss it though.
I do too.
I'm not gonna
miss when
lie.
it was shame. We always
We
say,
say
this,
bring
bring
back-
back shame.
I agree.
Nobody is shamed no more.
I agree.
But I'm not gonna lie. You can go look at
Including us.
Yes. You can go look at old episodes of Poor Minds. Even when it was Wind Down Wednesday, I've always been an open hater. Y'all can be open with your sexuality, your anything you want. I can be open with my haterism. I don't even need a reason. We just talked about this on our podcast. I don't need a reason not to like you. I can just not like your content or how you speak. You're stupid. And I don't like you. And I wish you the worst. Do I need a reason? No. I'm a hater.
What they said, when people be saying, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy,
I would. I'm licensed. I can do that. Because my hate doesn't go too far. You know, I'm not going to hurt you or do anything. I'll just hate from, you're stupid.
There's a cap on, so you have your
And
cap
I
on
do
the
have a
hate.
cap.
Cap on the
I
hate.
just called Drea. I sent her. Did you see her wig?
She do.
Did you see her dress? Did you see this post? So unfunny. I wish there was a dislike button. If there was a dislike button on Instagram, guess who you're going to see on Instagram all the time? Me.
Sometimes I ignore Lex post though. When she send me stuff, I just ignore it because I be like, you being a hater.
And I don't care. I'm going to send it again. Did you see what I sent you?
Oh, by
And
the
then
way,
she'll call me. She'll be like, did you see what I sent you on
She
Instagram?
was like, Legs, yes. But you agree it's ugly though, right?
no, I feel like there's a level of hate that I need to. There's a hate cap I have, but mine is very
Me too.
early. Like as far as oh my god, her wig. Oh my god, I can't go. There's a threshold for me.
Okay.
Because then I start the Holy Spirit. I start getting conviction. I start getting spiritual conviction. God saying,
Oh, yeah. Well, like I keep it surface level stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I don't leave comments.
yeah,
I keep it
scary.
to myself like a normal person in the group chat. I'm normal.
Yeah.
I send it to my friends, my close friends.
Mhm.
Y'all be in my comments hating on me. Hey, hater to hater. Hide yourself. Hater, you're showing yourself. I'm licensed just like you. We need, you know how like Instagram got blue check marks?
Yeah.
We need like a red X for the haters so we can't
Qualified
comment on
hater.
each other's shit. I'm
Qualified
a hater, you're a
hater.
hater. We don't need to hate on each other. That's too much hate.
Qualified hater. I love it. I've never had a qualified
I'm
hater.
certified. I'm certified in this shit. But it's like too much hate in one corner can get real. She's not a hater. So it balances.
I don't pay attention enough to be a hater. That's my thing.
Yeah.
I don't even be knowing what be going on half the time. I literally live in my own little bubble.
No, I'm my eyes on the streets always.
Yo,
I be seeing what's going on. My eyes on the street. I see what everyone. No, my little sister's worse. My little sister knows what everyone is up to. Like, like if I actually need like secondary research on something, I'll call her. She'll be like, yeah, because she's the type to read. You know, when something happens on Twitter and there's like a 20 tweet thread. She will read everything. She'd read the whole 20 tweets and then she'd click on the quote tweets and then scroll down to see what the people were saying and see. She's piecing that together. She's piecing that together.
I work 3 days a month. I got time.
Whenever I need a synopsis of anything, I just call Lex. I'll be like, girl, you seen this online? Everybody
That's my
talk about
sister.
This. What happened? Lex gonna give me the whole
I'm just like, well,
yesterday.
You want to start on the mama side or the daddy side? I got it all.
That is my sister. But you know, I saw you guys briefly at the podcast show in Atlanta. You guys did amazing. I love that show. Honestly, watching podcasts in the US is so different to UK shows. And I would be excited to see you guys here. So have we got something cooking in the kitchen for us London girlies?
We do.
Yes, we do. So this trip that we're on right now, we've actually been like looking at venues and we're trying to plan to have a show later this year, like probably in the fall.
Oh, fab. Yes, we must.
Yeah. Honestly, like, y'all have showed us so much love out here, and like, I don't know, I just feel like really excited. Like I said, the first time I came here, I was so shocked at how many people like were recognizing me, and people think me and Drea conjoined at the hip. So I came out here with my other best friend. They're like, "Where's Drea? Where's Drea?" I was like, "Damn, I should have brought Drea out here." So this is our my second time here, her first time here, and it's been like nothing but love. So it was like, we have to do a show out here. Like, we don't have a choice.
A blast. You know what? I'm so gassed for you. The fact that this is your first trip here and you're here is very gassed. I'm very gassed for you. I'm very gassed for me. I'm very honored. Like,
no, this is a big fucking deal for
it.
When we posted like, oh, we're coming to London, who should we collab with? It was like, literally 60% of the people in the comments were saying you. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, we already got that.
Yeah, we like that. We like that.
I ate that.
I saw people were tagging me and I was like, if only you knew.
He was like this.
If only you
was swinging that braid.
No, period.
He was excited. I can't stop thinking about it. It's been on my mind the whole time.
No, I promise.
As soon as I get in the car, I'm on Google.
I need to see this. I really need to see this. I really need to see this.
I can't get the braid off my mind. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop talking about it.
Honestly, we might start a new trend of braided, plaited pussies.
Braided.
Right, guys, before we get into our game, we're going to play win or bin. So I'm going to tell you a topic of conversation and you're going to tell me whether it's a win or a bin and why. Also, could we have 3 new margaritas?
So bin is loser. Like,
yeah, bin is like trash.
Okay, I was like, trash. Oh, bin, like the trash bin.
Like a bin. We call it bin here. You guys call it trash.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So win or bin? Planning the first date for a guy.
Bin.
Why?
Because especially if you're trying to pursue me, if you want to date me, why should I plan the date? Like, I feel like you're trying to court me, you're trying to impress me, you're trying to get to know me. You should plan the date, and I should just show up.
I agree. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm not trying to be like, I'm not telling women not to shoot their shot. That's just not my thing personally. I've never shot my shot at a man in my life. I be lying a lot, but I'm not lying right now. So every time I've been in a relationship, dated somebody, it's been them coming at me. So I'm not, why would you slide in my DMs or approach me in the store or the club or wherever, and then I gotta plan a date for you? So, but I feel like if a woman is shooting her shot, and she's coming at you, then she needs to plan the date. I feel like if you're coming on to somebody, then you need to plan the first date.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm very
I'm
very anti shooting your
Me
shot.
too.
Yeah.
I did it once.
How'd that work out?
I DM'd a man and I know, so humiliating.
Now he got receipts.
I know I'm sure he probably laughs about it in the group chat. This is before I was even doing podcasting. So this was like, this is way back when. I jumped in his DMs. And I basically said to him, I said, hey, hope you're well. And then I did the second thing I posted was, if you don't reply, I'm going to die.
Girl, what?
The hey, hope you're well. I was like, oh, that's not shooting your shot.
She's sending threats. her livelihood depending on if this
Right now.
probably
Respond
like,
right now.
let me respond in it.
See, me, I'd have been like, do it. I want to see how serious you are. I want to see.
Girl, that's dark.
That's
so dark.
so mean.
That's so dark.
How much do you really love me? I want to see a
I
little
probably
action.
I would have been like, hi.
Honestly, he never replied.
I wouldn't either, psycho. Her braid was like, here. She unbraided her braid that day. She said, I'm taking this braid out.
But yeah, that's being
That was
for
a
me.
sell, yeah.
I never did it again. But you know what? Yeah. Okay,
Lesson
cool. So
learned.
let's just say a guy approached you.
Mhm.
He hit you up. He likes you. But he's like, okay, anywhere you want to go. Anywhere you want to go. Just
I want to go to Greece. If you would leave it up to me.
I mean,
I
he said
mean-
anywhere.
You
said
be
anywhere.
specific now.
I would say where I want to go.
And honestly, I would make it absolutely ridiculous because that's what you get.
I want to see if you really about that. Pull
I
your
don't
card a little
even
bit.
want to go. I'm going to be so ridiculous because don't do that.
So you're
Have
not,
conversations
No, I'm not
with.
responding if I don't want to go though.
Well, no, I'm just saying, have conversations with me. Figure out what I like to do. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And figure out what kind of food I like to eat. So you can be like, you know what? Hey, let's do X, Y, Z. You know what I'm saying? I think that a lot of people are lazy lovers.
Oh, okay.
You know, people
like
not
that.
loving right no more. They don't want to apply pressure. Because one thing about it, if a man is applying pressure to me and I like him, I'm applying that pressure back.
Yeah.
We finna show up for each other. You finna love me hard. I'm finna love you hard.
Agreed.
It's not no one-way street. I'm never
Yeah.
gonna let a man apply pressure to me that I don't like. Cause why? I don't
Yeah.
like you. I'm gonna let you know straight up.
Yeah.
So I think that a lot of people are just being lazy. Do your research.
Do you know what?
Plan
I'm
a
gonna
date.
check my heart because I feel like I'm the type of girl like I love a guy courting me and talking to me and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But like maybe not the first date, but the second date. If he was like, listen, like anywhere you want to go, I'm gonna take you, girl.
We out.
I'm gonna go to the
We
Muslim.
outside.
So we're going to Mayfair. We're going to Mayfair to go and eat lobster. and
I know
steak.
that's right.
Big steak, big business. But that's just me. But I kind of feel what you mean about the intention. Like somebody should really get to know you, know what you like, know what you're about, know the level that you're at.
Right.
Like, to be like, okay, cool, I think this is good. But again, men are just really
Yeah, I think they're
a little
lazy.
slow.
Like if I was a man, I know I would
Yeah.
have all the hoes.
'Cause it's
I
so
know I would.
easy.
Man, all you gotta do is pay attention.
Yeah,
It's so
Facts.
easy. Like
Women
so,
literally give you the blueprint.
we do.
Men just don't pay attention.
they don't pay attention.
Of how to treat us as individuals. I
Mhm.
agree. I agree.
And then they think they could treat us all the same, but like whatever girl you're dating, I promise you, she drop little hints, little nuggets all
Yeah.
the time. You just
Yeah.
not paying attention.
And sometimes it's not little nuggets. Sometimes it's loud ass, big ass
Yes.
nuggets. Sometimes we be screaming like,
Mhm.
like because I sometimes I like a guy enough to if I'm not happy with something, but I like him, I'm gonna say it in a way that's a bit loud,
Mhm.
but not too direct. But still, it's not like it's not 90 degrees, but it's like
Mhm.
75
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm very like black and white with my man. Like when we first got together, I was like, I like roses and flowers, and I like them a lot. So I say that he does that for me all the time. I feel like, especially when you're comfortable with somebody, like I know what he likes, so I do that for him, and
Yeah.
vice versa. It's easy.
I mean, that's real. I'll be the
Yeah.
same way too.
Okay, so we're saying bin lazies. We're saying bin planning the first date for a guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say bin as well for the first date.
Big Ben.
So win or bin, having one partner all your life. So having a childhood sweetheart.
Ooh, Ben. Childhood.
I feel a little weird about it because obviously I'm gonna say Ben for me because that just was not my story.
Yeah.
But I kind of feel like that's a win. Because I feel like if you meet one person and you with one person, you have nothing to compare it to. So, like, you're not missing out on anything. You don't know what you're missing out on. It's like you only have this one person.
Yeah.
So, I kind of feel like that's a win.
Ignorance is bliss.
Because ignorance is bliss.
Facts.
You have
Mhm.
nothing to compare it to. It's just like, this is the most amazing person in the world to me because this is all you know. Versus, like, I think what keeps a lot of people in the dating pool is comparison. Like, you're always comparing your next partner to your last partner.
Mm.
And I think you never think a person is good enough, especially if you had like that one that got away or that one that you kind of have unresolved issues with, then I think it just makes it harder to date. People who found they one in high school.
But I guess
that was your
you're
last
right.
stop.
Because you're right. Because you're like, that's not my story. Because I think about if I would have settled with my high school sweetheart, he's an amazing guy. No shade against him, but I'm like, looking at his story where he's at now and where I'm at now, that wouldn't have worked at all.
But you wouldn't have, well, to be fair, you probably wouldn't have been here now.
Exactly.
If you would have stayed with him.
No thanks.
Do you know what? Honestly, because do you know what's beautiful about kind of our experiences? And I always love it. It's something that someone made me realize one time. And I was like, honestly, the way my life is sometimes is everything is just a hot mess all the time. Like I always go through things. I'm always going through stuff, and somebody was like, "Well, that's the beauty of your journey, because if you didn't go through those stuff, you wouldn't have a story to tell."
Man,
and that's your job, to tell stories. So you wouldn't have had to go through. So I guess that there's a beauty in that experience. But I agree with you. Like I would have loved to just have one high school sweetheart, because the thing is, what you don't know will not kill you. You know, because the thing is, it's like when you have that one experience, that one person. That's the best in the world. That's the best man in the world. That's the way that you know how to be loved, and you just have that one thing that you just know.
To compare it.
You have nothing to compare it to.
So I guess for me, like you said, like I look at my journey, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna sound like a pick me.
I could have went without some of the.
I agree with that, but I might sound like a pick me, my man ass bitch right now. But I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I am so happy in my relationship. And I really have a man who accepts me for me and pours into me. So I feel like that's why I said Ben, because whatever I had to do in this life, whoever I had to fuck in this, and whoever he had to fuck, like, I don't care. I needed all of that to be where I'm at and to be with the person that I'm with. So that's why I said Ben, because I feel like if you can find the love, whatever, at 16 and it's real and it lasts you, cool. You know what I'm saying? Cool. But I know for me, there was no way. I had so much growing to do. And my career, like that's my most important thing, is my career. So I feel like I couldn't have fell in love at 16 and it being, forever.
Forever. And I agree. I don't feel like I would be who I am today if I stayed with that one boy and stuff. Because obviously I still speak to my first love.
Really?
We're still friends.
We still follow each other. We be liking each other posts.
Yeah, but life is very different for the both of us, life is so different. And it's like, oh, well, God is great,
Amen.
Yeah. God is really great. And we're just navigating life differently. We're just not like
God know what you need though.
God does know what you need.
Come on now. Don't preach to him, D-Lo.
I ain't gonna start preaching.
Come on, Pastor D-Lo.
But God know what
Pastor
you need.
D.
I be preaching sometimes, but it's true. It's just like God knows what you need. He's going to send you what you need when you need it. And he's going to take away things, even sometimes when you don't feel like it's right, or you're like, oh, why is he doing this to me? And then it get greater later and you realize everything happened for a reason. Like if things didn't work out with somebody, you wasn't supposed to.
Preacher.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Sure.
Since obviously you guys are in relationships, which I love, but since you've started doing a podcast, do you, like when you were single, did you find the way men approach you different to how you were when you wasn't in the public eye?
I did. I definitely did. I feel like a lot of times it was more so like, you remember that situation I had with the guy that bought me the mini Chanel? And I think it was more so like, I'm fucking with Lex P. She be talking about all this shit in this podcast, but I'm fucking with her type shit. And it was just kind of weird. Every time, like, because my friends, like, we go out with my man, whoever I'm dating. Like, if we want to go out to the club, I'm bringing my friends. So it was one time, like, I invited Dre to come out, and we was out, and he was, like, recording us the whole time, posting it on his close friends. And we had a mutual friend that was in his close friends. She was like, where y'all was at last night? And then, like, he had took me to the mall, bought me a bag, and I'm, like, on his close friends. And he's like,
like and
it was like my first Chanel at the time. He was like, buying Lex P or Chanel. It was like, it was just. So after that experience, I was like, okay, I need to be a little more, because it's weird. People be weird. People have different motives. And that's one thing I really had to learn. Because it's crazy, because it's not like I'm Brianna or Beyonce, I'm still a regular person. But you will be surprised at how people look at you just because you have a few followers or things like that. So for me, they definitely got different.
You just have to like pay attention to your discernment. Discernment is everything. Cause I feel like
Pass the date.
Look, cause I feel like you be knowing when you know what niggas is up to. You know the dudes who really want to fuck with you because they really like you and are really interested in you, and the ones who want to deal with you because they know you popular or you got a lot of followers or you got this podcast or whatever. So I just always pay attention to my discernment and I treat niggas accordingly. Like, don't get me wrong, I definitely have dated a guy like that before, but like, cool, you want to buy me some shit? That's what you could do. That's what you useful for. And I'm going to use you for what you useful for. But like taking you serious, absolutely not. Because I know while you're trying to date me, you're not going to get no pussy. You can take me to the mall though. Thank you.
Hello. That's why,
you know, like.
Definitely never got none. He ain't seen my braids swinging.
Hello.
But you know, the guys that you know that are really into you, like my boyfriend, I knew he really liked me from like day one. Like, cause we were friends first for a while, for a long time. And like, I just knew it was genuine, and it is really genuine. Like, he don't give a damn about like what I do for a living. And you know, it's just a different experience. And I think you just know when you know.
You feel it.
You feel it. That. But it is a lot of guys that be trying to approach you
guys
when
be
you
groupies.
have shit going on. Cause people don't want to talk about it, but niggas be groupies just like women do. And if not, they be worse.
Worse.
Yeah.
They're worse. They are worse. It's
worse.
embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I've been in sections.
I already know.
I've been in sections where there are men pushing me out the way.
To be by other niggas.
Be by other niggas. It's terrible. It's terrible.
I've told this story before. I used to work at the strip club. It was Super Bowl in Houston. I'm gonna tell it real quick. It was not Super Bowl. What was it? All-Star Weekend in Houston. I'm a bartender. I'm bringing stuff. The club was packed, and I'm not saying this just because everything is going on. Diddy was on stage. He was throwing money. I'm trying to bring waters to like his section. A guy pushes me. He said, "Move, Diddy on stage." I was like.
He said, "Move."
I will never forget those words. I swear. He was like, "Move, bitch. Diddy's on stage." I was like, "Oh God."
Blocking the view.
Yeah, like he was straight up pissed.
How embarrassing.
Yeah.
No, it's bad. It's really bad. Anyways, Diddy's also very bad, but that's another conversation
but you
for
know,
another day.
For another day.
Right, so we've got the final win or bin. It's not spit, it's my lip gloss. Like when I wear too much lip gloss,
It's popping.
like it starts
I have to send
flaking.
you some lip gloss too.
Oh,
for my lip gloss
lovely. Oh, I would love me. I'm
You're
a
gonna
lip
have to
gloss.
give me your mailing address.
I'm a lip gloss.
Shout out to Muse
Have you got
Beauty
some with
Collection.
I don't have any that's unopened, no.
Girl, just give me.
She said, just give me one.
Just give me one. She gonna send you a little something. It's good. It's great. You're
I'm
gonna love
excited.
it.
No, because I am a
But if
lip
I see
gloss
you
girl.
on Sunday, I might have one that's unopened, like in my bag, maybe.
I love lip gloss. Lip gloss till I die. Like
me too.
without
You
lip
gonna
gloss,
love it.
I have a whole like box of lip gloss because I always lose them. But I have, like if I don't have lip gloss, I'm nothing.
Yeah, that's
Bro,
how
I'm the
she
same
is.
way. Like, I'm gonna be
You've not
glossed
applied
up.
though. You've not reapplied for ages though.
I'm telling you because
But
it
this is
lasts
so good.
all
This
day.
is not lasting. This is good. And you've been sipping and drinking and they're still glossy. It's given. I'm sold. Sold. I'm sold. But guys, win or bin. We have the final win or bin of this episode, and it is dating someone who lives in a different state.
Ben.
It's been for me.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I just need to be around my man.
Yeah.
I need to see you. I need to be around you. I need to have date nights. I need to cuddle with you. I just need all the feels. Like I can't do long distance.
I know you can't.
Yeah, I really can't. I've tried it. Don't get me wrong. Like it's definitely something I've tried a few times. But as far as like I'll say this. I've dated guys long distance, but I've never had like a long distance boyfriend. Cause I just think that's a little different.
Yeah.
That's intense.
Yeah, it's
you gotta really be in love for you and a nigga to live in two different states.
I'm a needy. I like cuddles. Like, do you know what? Yeah, there's nothing like going home to someone to cuddle and tell them your day.
Yeah.
And you can't do that. Like you
It's
I mean, you can only do
hard.
that in, you know, certain seasons, like every couple of weeks and stuff. And especially with the type of guys that I date, I like I'm indecisive. I don't know what I want because I like men who are busy, but I also like men who have all the time in the world for me.
Same. Oh my God, the
Like
struggle.
I feel like, but then at the same time, I like being on the phone for a long time. But then at the same time, if I talk to a guy for too long, I think this is a bit jobless.
Ooh,
Like, where
see, you the one that people be talking about, like, what do? We don't know. You be confusing.
I'm confused myself
Mm.
because I like being on the phone for ages. Like if I'm on the phone for someone for hours on a day, and we're talking, and it's like, wow, we're having a good time. I'm like, does this guy work? Like,
Because how you on the phone all day?
I know why I'm on the phone all day because, like, honestly, like I'm here, you know. After Mondays,
Yeah.
like my week can be
pretty
really
free.
free. I'm pretty free. I'm pretty flexible.
Okay.
But like you, that has like a 9 to 5 doing tech or finance, sir, what are you doing on the phone to me all the time? But at the
But
same
then if
time,
you don't pick up the phone, you're like,
why? Why are
Now, why you
picking
not
up?
answering?
Why are you not answering? Why don't you have enough time for me? Why are you giving me 5-hour replies? You know?
Oh, now you at work.
So I'm just a bit indecisive to what I really want. I want a bit of both.
yeah. But I think the balance, you'll find the right person that's gonna give you all that
Yeah.
balance. Because I get what you're saying too, because it's like my man is busy, but he makes time for me. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes when he's working, he's still like, I just want you here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'll just be there. I'll just be like hanging out.
Do you know what I love for you, Lex? I love how long have you been in a relationship?
Ooh, it's fresh now because our first date was in October.
Okay.
And I don't know when we made it official. It was like one of those things. It was just like, you know, you my girl, right? And I was like, yeah. So
This is a good question because I'm talking to a guy, and he was saying, in terms of making it official, is it something that you girlies would like someone to ask, or is it something where you just kind of assume and gauge?
Oh, no.
You need to ask me because I feel like not asking leaves too much gray area.
Yeah.
Like it needs to be understood. Like we in a relationship. You my man. I'm your girl. We exclusively dating. We not dating other people.
Right.
It's commitment.
It needs to be said.
Yeah, that's what I said. It wasn't necessarily like he asked, but it was like, hey, I'm just being clear. This is what I want. This is what we're working towards, and this is what we're doing. You know, and I was like, hey, I'm with it because we on the same page. You know what I mean?
Because we ain't gonna act like we ain't all never been there where you be thinking you like vibing with a nigga, you think that's your man, and then y'all have a conversation and he be like, we ain't even in a relationship.
Why you tripping?
You got me, first of all, you got me fucked up.
To hell.
Since when we ain't in a relationship,
Like-
we doing everything else.
Everything else.
we doing everything else.
You know what?
We having raw sex.
Like-
I'm at your house all the time. I'm
Not
just
that raw
saying.
mo.
You know what's crazy? I was speaking to this guy and he was like, I've only ever had 3 girlfriends. Then he said there are a lot of girls who thought that I was their boyfriend, but I didn't see them that way.
Yep.
And I was like, see, this is the problem, because his argument was like, I feel like we should just know what it is. And I said, this is why you have so many women who feel like they were your boyfriends, because you didn't have that clear conversation.
Yep.
I'm sorry, if you don't say to me with your mouth open,
I'm your boyfriend.
I'm your boyfriend. As far as I'm concerned, I'm
You
single.
not.
I'm single.
I'm single
Straight up.
until you open your mouth to say it.
Yeah.
Because you're not about to have me fucked up in these streets. And I'm telling my
I'm
friends,
telling
crazy.
you,
Like, looking crazy.
Telling people this my man and he like, that ain't my girl.
That ain't my girl. I'm
Whoa.
single. I'm single. I ain't got no what?
whoa, that's
Absolutely
not.
not.
No.
My self-esteem would be in the ground. In the ground.
It's-
And we
it's
just too
hurtful.
grown
It's
for
very
that.
hurtful.
Yeah.
It's very hurtful. But what I was gonna say, I kind of love, you know when you've spent a long time single, or you have your single girly friends and they get into relationships and they become the advisor, they become the like, well, you know, obviously my relationship, my boyfriend does this, like that. You're in that.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You know what it is though?
I love it.
I always say this. I don't like to compare because honestly, everybody who knows me, they're like, what the fuck? Because I be at home, I be cooking, I be cleaning. My friend, they be like, Lex, this man has turned me into a different person. So I'm not even the one to give advice, because I've always been the, fuck that nigga, don't do shit for him. Girl, I don't give a fuck if that's your man, your husband, but fuck that nigga. I've always been that way. Even when I was with a man on and off for 7 years. I cooked for that man one time, literally. So I think different things bring different size of people, you know, but I never want to give advice. I can just tell y'all what happened to me. I'm going to just give my testimony and my story, and this is what happened. But in my relationship guru, I don't know, because, you know, from the conversations that we have, this is it. I'm not young. You know, I'd say I'm 34 years old. I'm not like, I don't want people to be watching and be like, I'm not, you know, but I can just say my stories. And what I'm going through now. It might be another chapter. This could be my forever.
It's your forever.
But that's what we gonna. It feel like it to me.
It's your
that's
forever.
my man.
I'm gassed for you. Guys, I've told everyone. Should I say this on camera? December. It's about December. I'm getting a boyfriend.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 26.
Girl, you got time. You talking about December of 2029, I hope. Girl, you better be outside.
You got a few more years. You do.
Really?
Yes.
No, do you know what it is? I'm a relationship person.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm a lover
Are you
girl.
ready for like a committed relationship? Like, are you ready for a family?
No.
Okay.
You know what's so mad? No.
She said absolutely.
No.
No, do you know what's mad? There was a guy that I was seeing, and he was. You think you're serious until you meet someone who's serious.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
So I thought I was serious for a relationship, and then I met this guy, and obviously he was really serious, and he said, "Listen, whoever I'm with, within the next year, that of me being with them, I want to have a child."
Mood.
And I was like, "Whoa."
That's
Not Miss I love you before I seen you on Twitter.
I was like, "Whoa."
She said a baby where I draw the line.
I said, "Whoa." I said,
now
I'm
you talking crazy.
crazy. Like,
I feel you.
Pulled your card.
That's too
I
far.
feel you. I was like that when I was 26. So my whole 20s, you could not convince me to have no baby. Absolutely not.
I'm serious, but I'm not that serious.
What?
I'm not that serious. That part, I'm kidding. Like, I cannot. I'm not ready.
You want to talk about babies?
He threw me
time.
off. He threw me off. I was like, listen, I'm serious, but I ain't that serious. Honey.
Yeah.
That's when I knew. I don't think I'm as serious as I think I am, because this guy said within the next year.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, he's in the 30s. You know, people's in the 30s. They move very fast.
That's me.
So I was just stuttering. I didn't even know what to say.
Not me.
But right, so we are saying been to long distance relationships.
Yeah.
I'm also going to say been, but I'm also going to say win, because I don't want to break anybody's heart. So
I'll take a sip to that.
That's fair.
I'll take a sippy to that, and guys, we'll be back for our very special game. Are you smart? Are you smart? Right, guys, we are back, and of course we are back with our very special game. Now, ladies, I'm very excited to play this game with you because we are going to be playing Are You Smart? So, Drea, Lex, are you smart is the question.
I like to think I'm pretty smart. I do.
No, and I don't care.
It is what it is. Do you know what? Yeah, I feel like people who always say no, they like underestimate themselves.
Oh,
I think so too.
Okay. Y'all finna find out. Why would I be like, oh yeah, I'm dumb? No, I'm just, one time I'm trying to be honest here and real. Let me be living my truth.
You know what? I
think
feel it.
With Lex, I think it depends on the subject matter.
Okay, so but we've got two brains. We've got two brains that we're
Yeah.
working with here.
So we're on the same team.
Well, you're on the same team.
Okay.
So here's the name of the
well,
game.
I'm
You've
smart
got
then.
6 questions.
Okay.
You can only give me one answer. You can't tell me Bobby, Susie, Adam, Becky, Joseph, Bukola, Davido. You can only lock in one.
Bokala.
Bukola is a Nigerian name.
That's kind of cute. Let me put that in my notes. My name, my baby.
Bukola. Bukola
How you
Oluwa.
spell that?
Bukola. I'm guessing you're dating the Nigerian man.
That's cute. No,
No.
I'm not. I just think it's a cute name.
Bukola. I love that name. That's
Your
a
ass
fun
I
is
can call her
crazy.
Buku. For short.
Bookie.
Bookie.
Boogie boogie.
Bookie. That's so cute. Okay.
I love it. Right. So 6 questions.
Okay.
If you get it right, I have to take the shot that could be a nice or naughty shot. If you get it wrong, you have to take the shot. Obviously, people like to do alternate, so you can do the alternate shot for each question. So
Okay.
the question lands on the shot. So question 1 means that the shot is on number 1.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
I don't know.
It
We'll go.
does.
Okay.
So what's nice and naughty? What's the difference?
Like some
Nice isn't nice.
juice or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And others might be not so juice.
Ooh, okay. All right.
You ready? Question number 1. And as always, it is a riddle.
Okay.
Until I am measured, I am not known. Yet, how you miss me. There's a grammar error in this.
Oh Lord.
Until I am measured, I am not known. Yet how you miss me when I have flown. What am I?
Until I'm measured, I'm not known. Say the second part. Until I'm measured, I'm not known.
Yet how you miss me when I have flown. That should be yet, comma, how you miss me when I have flown. Thank you, Tia.
What you think? Measure. Oh.
Until I am measured, I am not known. Yet, how you miss me when I have flown.
Girl.
I don't know.
What am I?
And this is a riddle.
Riddle.
Oh my gosh.
This some British shit.
Ah.
I don't know this shit.
Oh.
I was supposed to say, who is this Edgar Allan Poe?
Was he even?
I think, was he British? I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Okay, can I just pick the shot up? Because this is.
We've got no answer.
Okay.
A bird.
I was thinking that drip. I was thinking a drip. The drip. Until you measure me, I am not known.
The drip of what?
That drip. Until I have flown away, nigga. You see it.
I'm so no. Bitch. What? I'm so confused. What are you talking about?
I don't know. Okay. It's not a bird. Until I'm measured, I'm not known.
Yet,
Yet.
how you miss me when I have flown.
I don't know. It's going to be something so simple.
We about to look dumb.
We've got no answer, ladies.
I gave you my answer.
Drip.
That drip.
That drip. Okay, we've got that
That
drip.
was right.
The answer is incorrect.
Damn!
And the answer is time.
Oh.
Because time do be fly. That time be fly.
That's crazy.
Oh, okay, Drea.
I thought you was gonna take it.
Okay.
That looks like juice, so I'll take it. That like tomato juice.
Dog, why is it warm?
That's a little V8.
Okay, hold on.
We should have a shot song. We should have a shot song. Do we have a shot song? What is it? Oh, lovely.
What was it?
Tia,
tastes
what
like-
was that?
That is tomato ketchup juice or
I
tomato
said
ketchup
it's a
water.
V8.
Oh, tastes like spaghetti.
V8 juice.
Okay.
Right.
Woo!
Well done.
I'm scared now. I
We've
thought
got-
these was all just liquor.
No,
I would have rather
Or
tequila.
like a little juice.
I hate tomato.
Girl.
Tomato.
it's not. It's not liquor.
That was
It
good.
could be. Sometimes it is liquor. Sometimes it's just not. So we're gonna get these right.
Yeah,
We
we
gonna
ready
try.
now. That was just a
Okay.
little warm up. We was just playing.
Question number 2. Which singer was captured telling off a security guard at the Cannes Festival this year?
Kelly Rowland.
We've got A, Naomi Campbell,
Oh.
B, Kelly Rowland, C. Cardi B? I'll be very honest. I have no idea why this question is in here.
I do.
Who's
Because we
Kelly?
from Houston. And so is Kelly.
And we went to the same high school. Hey, Kelly.
So we are locking in Kelly Rowland.
Yes. Final answer.
That is correct.
Shots up! Shots up!
That is correct.
MJ the greatest.
I know this is bad. I know this is a shit one because it's got
That look like soy sauce.
Because that's what I said.
the hot ones are always the one that are
Oh, that's a little teriyaki.
scary.
That, like, what is going on in this show?
I thought y'all was pouring. Y'all play too.
Grapefruit juice. What happened to grapefruit juice?
Do you know what? We've never had grapefruit juice, and grapefruit juice would so upset me. Don't get any ideas, Tia.
What is it?
Oh, it wasn't. Oh, it's tea.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Tea
it's
ain't that
tea.
bad.
It's not that bad. You put sugar in it as well, didn't you? Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
that's nice. That's
Got a
okay,
tea
girl. You
bag.
done had your vegetables for today.
That's the only healthy thing I'm
Your
eating
fruit.
now.
Tomatoes are actually a fruit, so fruit juice.
Come on now, smarty.
Oh yeah, tomato is a fruit.
Mhm.
Tomatoes. Tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
I love
Potato.
Do you know? Can I just say, you said a word today that I just loved how you said it.
What?
You said books.
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 What?
Because
I was like,
that is how I said
it sounded normal when she said it both times.
books.
Books.
That's how it sounds.
But that
It's
ain't
like-
how
it's like,
she
ugh,
said.
like
Like
a
she said,
books.
you say books.
I say books.
Bucks.
Books.
You said buck.
I say books.
But she, you know how Beyonce got that song, Bucking. Bucking. She's saying bucking.
No, but I love it. It's like I say books, but you have it like books.
Books.
Like I love it. I love it. It's like
Shit.
it's got pizzazz.
That
got
deep
pizzazz.
Texas accent.
I
Little
love
razzle
honestly.
dazzle.
No, I love it. You sound like City Girls.
They say she do sound like Carisha.
They say we sounded like.
Yeah, you do
Christian.
sound like City Girls. But I love it. I love the accent. It's like it's sexy. It's like, but it's like everything you say just sounds cool.
Yeah,
I mean
like,
it.
You mean it. That's what it is. You mean it. Right. Question number 3.
Okay.
Let me wash my mouth.
I'm nervous.
Guess the song.
Okay.
Man, you finna sing?
No,
Oh.
I'm just gonna say it. So we've got 3 lines from a song.
I kind of feel like you should sing it though, because then I'll.
It doesn't help. I mean, it's easy. It makes it easy. I'm just gonna,
okay. So you got to say
I've got to say it. So the first line is, "Say baby, I love you." The next line is, "I'm the girl that you claim." The third line is, "Why can't you just tell me the truth?" I'll say it again. The first line is, "Say baby, I love you." The second line is, "I'm the girl that you claim." The third line is, "Why can't you just tell me the truth?"
Oh, this Beyonce. I mean, this Destiny's Child. Say my name.
Are you locking that in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, say it again.
Say baby, I love you. I'm the girl you claim. Why can't you just tell me the truth?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are locking in Destiny's Child. Say my name. That is correct. Well
Yeah! Come on, Houston. Go ahead, H-Town. You ain't getting nothing past this one.
done.
We smart.
So
Oh, that's like a little grenadine.
I'm upset you got that.
Really?
That was a
Like,
hard
I'm happy
one.
for you, but upset for me.
Oh yeah. Oh.
But this looks like it could be nice. It looks like it's got
Yeah, that don't
bubbles
look
in it and stuff.
bad.
It was like a
It's
Jolly Rancher.
Yeah. Oh, I love Jolly Ranchers.
Me
That's my
too.
favorite. Do they do a juice?
Yeah.
We know how to make.
They
Jolly
have a
Rancher
soda.
shots. Yeah.
Oh, fab.
What was that? Oh.
Tastes like Ribena.
Because it is Ribena.
Oh, fabulous. I love Ribena.
What is
What's
it?
Ribena?
Oh my God, you guys don't know what Ribena is, right?
Mm-mm.
Ribena is like, what do they call
It's
it?
like squash.
Squash. Like, yeah, like Welch's.
Oh.
Like grape juice?
But you mix it, you dilute it.
It's like
Cranberry juice?
Blackberry.
Yes, blackberry.
Oh.
So you pour it, it's like concentrated, and you pour it, and then you add water in it.
Okay.
You know, it's my
Like
favorite
Kool-Aid?
drink. Yeah, like Kool-Aid.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that makes
It's
sense.
my
Got it.
favorite drink on the planet.
I like that.
It's good.
Ribena.
It's good.
Now I'm a
I'll
little
get you
sad. I
Ribena.
wanted to taste it.
I
No, I'm
know.
sure we've
I
got some more
want
Ribena
Got some
somewhere.
more, yeah.
Ribena is where it is.
Okay.
It's where it is. I love Ribena. Question number 4.
Okay.
What is the least populated US state? And this is multiple choice.
Oh.
A, Vermont. B, Alaska. C, Wyoming.
Let's see. I feel like it's not the obvious. What? I feel like the obvious people would say is Alaska. But I don't feel like it's Alaska because that's obvious.
I see what
You would
you're
assume
saying.
Alaska don't have a lot of people.
Well, would you though? Because it's the biggest state and it's far off.
It is the biggest state.
So I feel like that would be the least obvious.
But it's cold as fuck there. I don't know.
And nobody there.
Yeah, nobody there.
That's what I'm saying. I think people will be like, oh, it's not Alaska because that's the biggest state and everybody over there. They might try to trick us.
Why
Why?
let you answer this then?
Well, I don't want to. I'm gonna have to take a shot again. Oh, it's your turn.
No, it's not. We're a team.
Okay. You want to say Alaska?
If that's what you think.
I don't know.
I don't. Vermont. No, that's not the cheese state.
Vermont, ain't that where the head's at?
They do got Vermont cheese though.
I heard it was pretty tasty.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
Let's regroup.
Thank you. Wyoming.
I don't know nothing about Wyoming.
Kanye West was living there. Remember he moved to Wyoming and everybody started going out there.
But that's not it then, because everybody started going there.
They be having trips there, influencer trips in Wyoming.
All right, wait, let's refocus.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna say. Why are you looking like? Okay, I'm just gonna say Vermont.
We are locking in A, Vermont.
What if it's Alaska?
I think it's Alaska, but go ahead. We're gonna say Vermont. She's smarter than me. For real.
That is incorrect.
Damn.
The answer is Wyoming.
We was both wrong.
We was almost
Two
about to say,
dummies.
we was almost about to say Wyoming.
Well,
Almost.
Right, which one?
they finna make you drink ketchup.
Oh,
Oh, that look like
it look milky.
Wyoming is
maybe
the
it's chocolate.
Oh no.
Let me smell.
Oh, brother.
Y'all be setting us up, bro. I don't know what that is.
Hold on, let me open my water.
This is foul.
So
Crazy. And I want to know what this is after I drink this.
yeah,
so
you
we've got-
might want to know
Okay.
after.
1, 2, 3.
oh lovely. Oh, it's thick.
That's
Oh, it's thick. Oh, it's thick.
That's some kind of marinade.
So
she
that
know a
is
little.
British classic. That is HB sauce.
Oh, horrible. That's like
What is
vinegar,
HB sauce?
vinegar and brown sauce.
Yeah.
So-
Mm-hmm.
Brown sauce is the worst. That's what like.
I
all
thought
the-
we was taking tequila shots. The
I
hell?
already know. I said, that ain't right.
I'm finna win now.
Something ain't right
let me
about that.
let me focus.
Honestly, you could actually win
Oh,
because the rest of these
oh,
questions
she got
are
sweet
relatively
tea.
easy.
Rabina.
Right. She was like, let me move this around.
That's not true.
Y'all ain't slick.
I know what y'all did.
I'm over here drinking soy sauce and shit.
Had me drinking spaghetti.
These allegations are absurd. They're absurd. Right, let's play. So, which rapper recently rapped over a beat allegedly created as a diss track for him?
Oh, we talked about that this morning. Drake. Rapped over BBL Jersey. Final answer. I'll drink it.
We are locking in Drake. I need to stop doing this. Every time I do this, people get bare horny. Ugh. Squeezing my mic.
Oh, Lord.
That is correct. Tia, I don't understand why the questions are so easy this week.
BBL Jersey. BBL. I'll give you some
Not that
music.
one. Not that
Cheater! See? I told y'all. Okay. What is
That's
that?
probably sweet tea again.
And I put sugar in
Oh,
it.
come on, man. What is that?
It stink. Let me smell
It
it.
does. I think it's soy sauce.
I hope it is. We've been tortured over here.
Oh yeah, that ain't right.
And you can always tell when it's a bad one when it's quite low.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah,
stuff
because they're
it
like,
to
we
the
ain't
top.
gonna do it to you like
Yeah,
that.
we're not gonna hurt you too much.
So wait, it wasn't no real shots.
Oh Christ! Oh Christ!
Oh, let me take a sip just cause.
Oh my God! What was that?
Another British classic. That was Marmite.
Oh, stop it!
Oh,
What's that?
That's horrible. Marmite is this thing that it's like
It's like a veggie spread, but
I
it's very
thought y'all put that on
salty.
toast.
Yeah.
I know a little something, bro.
Marmite is. You ate that. Oh my God! It's got an aftertaste.
I'm still regretting I didn't say why on me.
It's
Oh
okay.
my God!
That's nasty.
That was awful. Right, we've got the final question.
Okay.
So I will give you a choice
All right.
because I care for you.
Thanks.
Oh, my chest. Right, we've got either riddle or a multiple choice.
Let's go ahead and do multiple choice. Cause that riddle ain't sit right.
Okay.
You know, and then I said Edgar Allan Poe and that man American. Let's just go ahead and do multiple choice.
Okay, cool. So, what is the largest bird in the world? We have A, an emu, B, an ostrich, C, a cassowary.
A who? Oh, Jesus.
When
I'm
I
finna have to
see
drink
you.
this. Now, when I was little, we had emus in the classroom. Did y'all do that? But I can't remember what's bigger, an emu or an ostrich.
Ostriches are big, pretty big.
But emus get big
They're
too.
pretty big.
Is it emu or emu? No. But what was the third one? Actually, it don't even matter because
Cassowary.
I don't even know who that is. Who is that?
Ostrich.
Like, is there a character? Was that like Big Bird?
I thought Big Bird was just
Uh,
a big bird. What kind of bird?
A big one. Oh,
A big ass bird. What type of bird he was supposed to be? I never seen a
What-
bird that looked like that. Yellow.
One of a kind. He was a baddie a little bit. Okay, Dre, I think. Do you know what the last thing is?
No, I don't.
So what you want to guess? Ostrich.
It ain't emu.
The biggest thing I've ever seen is probably be an ostrich.
Hey, that last shot for you.
What are we locking in, ladies?
Just lock in ostrich.
We are locking in ostrich.
I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm ashamed.
I've seen he rode on the ostrich on the Lion King, and he was a lion. And he rode on the back of the ostrich. He's pretty big.
Okay.
That is correct. Well done.
I'm gonna be a mighty king. Thank you, Simba. Yes.
Oh, I wonder what that is.
So mama got a drink. Oh. What is it? It's like, it's something good. She excited.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, can I get
I had a
two?
taste.
Little coffee.
I thought it was.
That's chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
It's hot chocolate, guys.
Okay.
That digested very well down the throat. Very well down the throat. And
That was fun.
at the end of that game, we
That was
have
fun.
Tia. What is the score?
4.
4 hours 6 is really good. Big up you guys. I love that.
Thank you.
That's really good.
Okay.
Big up you guys. And with that being said, that is the end of the podcast.
Yay.
I'm honestly, this has been such a swell time.
This was fun.
I had so much fun. Like, I get it. Like, I get it. You know,
You
like
get
being
it?
here and
I've been
recording
having
with
a
you guys.
grand time.
I
You
love
get
it.
it.
Today was fun. I
Thank
love
you
girl
so much
talk.
for coming. Where do we find you on the internet?
So you can find us at Pour Minds on all platforms. That's POUR_MINDS on Instagram, on Twitter, also on YouTube. And yeah, it's POURMINDS. Episodes drop every Friday at 7 p.m. on YouTube and at 10 p.m. for the audio on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, pretty much all the platforms.
Yeah. It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl Dre and Nicole.
And we just killed this episode of Cocktails and Takeaway with Madam Joyce.
Period. And we'll be back next week with another bad boy or bad girl. So you just gotta stay tuned in.